In fact, we are too much. We are too much. We are too much. First of all, no, Obi are too much.
Me too much. Me too much.
Secondly, no, Obi inti manja time for me. Thirdly, no, you go back and report to me say, Metra Asempa no move from him back. Oh, in fact, Obi.
Asempa FM.
Na enye nukunu wa nkambi ne obi Rebecca. Sami je fi ama say e ba lo so far no na the first class. Na die AC nyina kire say law no enche obewie. Now you say enye ho say obe judge. Na that's madusro amaboa ama wa Supreme Court.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Fantastic.
No.
Asempa FM.
Your Excellency, Akwaba na Otden.
Hey, Obi, Yamina Dumiahui. Bibia Boko, me chete fupa. Na mabahan me who de Zama Sasa, Wabrabo. Sande Obi and the minimum Secretary cried this year. Nationally, the level baby will do royal. So wow, that's great. It's great. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
You see, that has always been my philosophy. We hasn't there happen. You know, as the trees grow, others come up.
Yeah,
it's painful work. I also say that's it. No Boye, the number man so it's really a pleasure to be before you at Asempa. This is the first time Samara me pre Asempa FM.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Obi.
Yes.
Mechia na machia wetifo na makase u program with akoye se prekese jamadu. Kukumutia insan hompo ha na mafuti u kai e boy yinate prenda ekosisen na uze bibia wa magana ekosisen on na ha na Ghana tie ntino ewiase de eduru ha yemfani agro.
Salam, any other business me pacho. Obi
Asempa FM.
We are fantastic we see we juma dey we a quick too much messages are many no easy.
The movement is on.
It's a movement. We can be we are champion. We are champion. Stronger than appetite. That's right. Ekosiisen is stronger than appetite.
Medase nedi kan no mame enchia wetiefo bi na obi mezozo memo mabaso se no production team se brano Ghana for beti ni ayekoso e wo wiase ni oman mu a egise Ekosiisen. Yes. Na akoye Ekosiisen isusu yidie na asi ebusa se ehin na ne mana kosi
Asempa
Ekosiisen medase na watwi makasa sa me ba sha se wada networks but network mu ya santwa ya Asempa FM network mu asante ne Ekosiisen network mu ya bonwa Ekosiisen ena network ya ye kan wasem emu na yiri Ekosiisen ena network mu ochenyene Ekosiisen ena network mu gamanche Ekosiisen ena network mu awula efi wo Ekosiisen na network mu togbi Ekosiisen timaka ha wie dia na watwi dia bembra ko ne ball na nyomose mewie magruzo Samuel Oku medasi obi
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7.
Not come.
So what is IAP talking about?
Well, okay, the report doesn't say talking about. How can they register the car? The report doesn't say that.
So why is it then being cited in the auditor's report? Say a certain procedure was curtailed.
Asempa FM.
Please, you see, so there is nothing barring the judges to ascertain say procedure ya de talkers no the omo expressing interest say obeto no omo ese so omo di hujuma no omo akosa processes ni nyina mu because you see Ghana ha o ye judge ye wo ethics dia a guide we juma wo ye socialization kra ne sa nema no ye wo limit of where you should be and where you shouldn't be. Just because of the sacrosanct of that office you occupy. As I said, we above reproach. You know, there is no way with this issue hanging on them. Because then it shows, and I said, presupposes, say, even in their procedure of work, no, they be crying almost they gloss over some of the procedures. Just so, because it shows, excuse my language, a bit of you can't say that's a word I want to use.
Lack of attention to detail.
To detail. That is what I'm trying to say. It, you know, rather than people making things look like ABR, when we are judges and we should, no, they have erred big time. If there's this indictment on them, but you said it yourself. If they did not seek approval of the chief of staff, how did they get the cars?
No, the report says they did not seek approval from the finance ministry. One chief of staff in the report.
Even if it is the finance minister, how did the procedure jump the finance minister to the chief of staff's office? How?
Asempa FM.
And it is okay because they are judges. Will the same procedure be cut in if Kojo Eduasare is the one buying? Please, let's call a spade a spade. What you say? On mine, we have children. We are teaching morals too. We are teaching them how to do things properly and follow law and order and procedures. We have that onerous responsibility towards such people.
But Kojo, the other thing is, let's be practical here. Say, we a judge.
Yes.
Ebia, you appoint a judge on to say court of appeal, and a car bar with your office when your car. And all conditions, must say after 5 years, 4 years, ultimately apply say or better car. State transport company for the evaluation, one from where you sit. You don't deal with our auctioning process. That's what you know. And they say the evaluation amount abrel, not what you would have that presumption of regularity. Say, okay, then maybe everything is regular. My only job is to go and pay. Practically, no, don't you think, sir, they would be in a status? Stop. When and just told in at the end
of bizarre questions, and I'll give you that opportunity because you are a host of a very huge program.
Yes.
That's a so bizarre question.
Yes.
But excuse me, this question is weak.
Again.
Very, very weak.
In practical terms, how is it?
Me see, I have bought one of such cars. I drove it to this house.
Yeah, I've seen it.
We went through this process. Because even to register the car, all these processes will be demanded.
But the cars have been registered.
Yes. So it means to say, Obi Kakabimbi
Asempa FM.
Obi Akakabimbi kata the processes. Do you understand? Somebody's in Ghana we call it what debiality. Okay, ne kasiye bi oye, ne titri bi oye. Enda yadi bu afa niamaso. That is how come we can do this.
So we deal with that person and leave the judges.
Why? Until I'm a boss, first we know illustration it's real. Said nipa no koto of TV now, no TV no any fair. Well, who kuta ni sika no akwa koto no. Wa na we law student, and now me the right terminology to cover that person. The judges cannot run away from that. It's as simple as that. They cannot run away from that. The fact that we are judges doesn't make them above the law.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM 94.7. Ekosiisen On Asempa FM 94.7. Ekosiisen On Asempa FM 94.7.
The winner, radio program of the year 2018, I beg your pardon. Asempa FM's Ekosiisen. Ladies and gentlemen.
DIMG Radio Program of the Year, Ekosiisen on Asempa 94.7 FM. The DIMG Radio Program of the Year, Ekosiisen.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7. Asempa FM 94.7. Asempa FM 94.7.
Asempa FM Sony. We've done 20 minutes after 2 on the first day of September 2022. It's a Thursday afternoon as we begin yet another month, the 9th month of the year 2022. Many thanks for joining us. Thank God for life. Thank God for sustenance. Thank God for grace. Thank God for mercies. We are back here with yet another edition of Ekosiisen, Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social, and current affairs talk show. Ekosiisen live on Asempa FM. If you are doing the listening for the first time, we are coming to you live from our national studios at 355 Fanofa Street in Kokomlemle, Accra. Our show is live around the world at myjoyonline.com and at domonline.com, and also a number of affiliate radio stations across Ghana and abroad as well. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, and you can watch us live on YouTube and then on Facebook and share your thoughts with us on all the issues. We would love to hear from you. Osei Bonsu from EOB. I speak on behalf of a solid production team. That team is led by Dominic Kisiyeboa and supported by Nana Chumberema, Jackson Osei Ntiamoa, Eric Opare, popularly known as DJ Yeyo, and a Queen Star in Japan. Omanhine Kwabena Santibo and a Chidom, and the Yawada. It's a Thursday. The community concern segment, no Ebebremo, as we do every Tuesday and Thursday, 2:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. After community consent segment, no, the one-on-one interviews, Ebebremo. After being in office for 100 days, Dr. Bernard Oko Boye will sit with us. Now, if you're Edin Komo, as CEO of the National Health Insurance Authority in Sembebrina, including what was trending yesterday. Enra Unim said one story and a trendy pie the NHIA's decision to partner the 4 newly promoted Ghana Premier League clubs. The controversies be bring now by some were asking, say, why would a cash-strapped quote NHIS partner or sponsor 4 Ghana Premier League clubs? And they would seek to get some answers to these questions from Dr. Oko Boye, so and then we would ask that critical question, say, you're appointing as NHIA CEO, Ghana for Brina NJ. He's been in office for a little over 100 days. What is there to show? You bet it's uncommon in area, Ekosiisen saying so. And my main kind also say, at 10 p.m., yeah, the transfer deadline show, it's a special show I create on the Adom brand, into Adom TV, Adom FM, and Asempa FM, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., 3 hours. All you have to know about the transfers are, of course, in the top European leagues, plus the Ghana Premier League. And the team will join me in studio. Anyone Eddie Hunkomo, Benedict Kojo Mensa Mushosho will be here. Eric Asiedu Bwedi would also be here, and then Queen Star Japan would be here. They would be co-hosting that show on Adom TV, Asempa FM, and Adom FM. And the anyone will be come on that transfer deadline show. And our colleagues in Kumasi would also join in na Omabeka and Komono. And we would have an exciting show later this evening. You would want to make a date with us on Adom TV, Asempa FM, and Adom FM at 10 p.m. They find transfer deadline show. And my him say midnight and to transfer window name say bye. Oh, it's 11 p.m. actually. I hear say 11 p.m. and year 2 into players no why they move coin. I hear Aubameyang ewo Chelsea. Waba London or share a finish it ni move to Chelsea. I'm not too sure about that though, but that's what I hear. At least Dominic na catch him say Aubameyang e ba Chelsea. Omo wi. Enti omo ho achro omo nti o se Barca e cho omo players kakra na omo boa. Because Chelsea is the omo twi form omo tro kan enko yi. In the omo players na. Because yenya Lewandowski onimbo bo brutal. In the NNUMRI, there will be more on the transfer deadline show at 10 p.m. And so, the team will join me, said the Medical Cano, and then we will have a proper conversation about that show. The community concern segment, no ever trauma. So you would want to join us and come through with your thoughts, your comments, your observations. Augustine Isel, actually on YouTube, and Augustine says, "Good afternoon. I'll be listening to you live from Saudi Arabia." Saudi Arabia. Wow. And Jodek says, "Good afternoon, Obi. I'm hooked up live at work in London." Wow. Joe, we thank you. We say, watching you live from Nkwanta in the OT region. My name is Masawudu Hamza, Junior Capello, aka IMF official. Masawudu, edase papa, for also coming through with this one. David Tetchimenson on Facebook says, "Great show, Obi. Komensa Pillar 2, we see you. Lampre King Rashid, say we're here with Tema Golf City. Isifunana. Okay. That's it. Let me see. Piaga, good afternoon to you. Hamza Junior De Maestro, and so Shay. Yo Hernandez, Fidel, Hayford, or Takradi Quisimintim. You should be listening to us on Aseda FM in 2nd Takrade. Enti yamamu nyina kwaba memfa sedama aboafo na fe yemfa yen komono enhyehye so Asempa FM so enie Agbave Herbal Center and a Uniat Practical Institute omoboa na ere Sounds of Our Time ebremo me here some segment nso Ofosus House Depot Profix Construction Chemicals by JB Forge, Obapa Product, EcoBank Ghana, and a Rockstars Roofing Systems. Your interviews are here on this show, including our one-on-one interviews, no? Havoline Engine Oil, proactively protecting your engine, Sasem Pharmaceuticals, CBG, We stand with you. Discussion segment also my life insurance. Senya my way, Casino way. Neat chocolate drink, a taste of Ghana. Gibbs Ghana pay up. Your money, your way. Seahorse engine oil and a Franco trading enterprise. Phone Papa Efie. In 2 minutes, it will be 2:30 near the community concern segment. No, so let me deal with some of your birthday dedications. And first, NHIA. Efia Akoto, Nixon Hamilton, NHIA, with a happy birthday to you. Former Deputy CEO of Maslock, Efia Akoto, Nixon Hamilton, wife of Chief Baine, Nixon Hamilton. Happy birthday to you, Efia. Live to be 94.7 and beyond. You know, we appreciate you, we love you, we wish you very, very well. We said, good afternoon, Obi. As usual, we are listening to Ekosiise live with Same Brakon Amoafo, the darling boy of Ablekuma Central, Richard Krampa, Onowo Ablekuma. Let me see this one. This one says, Obi, please kindly wish Mavis Opoku Asamoah inside Kumasi a glorious happy birthday for me from James McKeon, lawyer Nana Yamoa Ponko, Akomea Rose, and the entire Asosa 2002 year group. We wish you long life and prosperity, Mavis. Master P, our London, has come through with this one. Happy birthday to Mami Efia Koto Nixon. May all life's passing seasons bring the best to you. Have a wonderful birthday. Thank you. Samuel Brian Boabin, Ewo Awoshi. Anyway, Brian. Okay. This one says, Obi, good afternoon. Kindly salute Honorable Kennedy Japan for me because he's the only candidate who can break the 8 for us. We can have our differences with the man, but strictly speaking, he is the most outstanding personality to lead us if indeed we want to break the 8. Ghana as it stands now, NPP is the only way to go, so let's keep the support massive. Munkaila Jonas Edie Enono. Okay, do I have other birthday dedications? This one says, happy birthday to Kwame Oheneba Isuman, Group CEO of VK Group of Companies. VK Group of Companies. And there is Sterling Advertising Consult, there is the Pork Choppers, there is Kwa Oheneba Farms, there is Into the World Foundation, and Kwame Oheneba Isuman. I'm told you are 32 years today. Happy birthday to you, and live to be 94.7 and beyond. Okay. Do I have other ones here? We say happy birthday to Cynthia Penny of Beauty by Trish Saloon at Dansom and Sharp Curve. Do have a blissful day. Nana Ekuyamwa Boating Ewo Ablekuma Central. The way are praying. There are loads and loads of your birthday dedications here. But I will say so it's 31 minutes after 2 community concern time, and as we do always, we give you the opportunity to call in now or concern being your community out there to am I and yenya aho home you know studio ha one seme that one akoma so what they babe to it's quite a terrible story. Open your kwa better saying
yenya
bibi aboko
boko banya boko sa
ufre hin nam
obi mi free Kiseman
Kiseman na o problem ye den
Pacho mi problem mi currently obi obroni bi ye friend no Abu Zain
okay
mati say oye untouchable e wo Ghana ha owo 28 bedroom hotel
okay
ni na ye stuffed.
Okay.
Finished. And odi renti.
A hotel no wahin.
E wo Kiseman Junction.
Okay.
Inti me ko renti ho se me de ye hostel. Ama Legoni Gimpa students no. Mini ne kan ye ko hwe ho no na rooms in na 28 rooms in now was finished. Bed, air condition, fridge, TV, you name it.
Okay.
Very beautiful rooms.
Okay.
And I mean ko kan price no. And o ka kire me say met you 500,000 Ghana a year.
500,000 Ghana cedis
yes,
a year.
Yes, that is 5 billion.
5 billion
every
for
year.
28 rooms.
For all the 28 rooms.
Okay, na hotel no was it in use? And I said
it was closed.
It was closed.
Yes.
Now we use that and our tomb.
Yes.
Okay.
According to him, no, or see COVID-19.
Okay.
And our tomb.
Okay.
Enti minini kan wi na me ka chen so. To be frank, by this time the minister ask no. But so bet to me ebie ho ama me.
Okay.
Na nkola na ba, they will definitely pay because they need hostels. And I'll catch them so on to me. So I have to force myself to get 300,000 Ghana cedis. That is 3 billion.
3 billion.
And now me the man say okay, with the only 3 billion way. Now to me be a place na mami. Now me money check at the end of this month no. Na me nya den intua ni aka no.
Okay.
Me the 3 billion in man you we ya. I transferred it to him. Me transfer bank account. Adie chin ya wa fa macho boys bi abesisa bi bia wo 28 rooms.
But the initial agreement said 500,000 no. Na obeja finishing ni nyina wo ho.
Bibia wom.
Oja bibia wom.
Bibia wom. Me dey advert. I'm a Legon students no. Say me hostel no air condition wom.
Fully finished.
Fully finished. I'm a advert bibia.
Into o transfer 300,000 the man no. And in Saka or acknowledge receipts and in Saka.
Everything.
Good. And my boys, baby, ye finishing in
everything. Our hotel room, no.
Before 300,000, no. Now must sign agreement.
Agreement I sign here ni lawyer. And then soon the lawyer jinemu ya di bonibi and the bedroom.
Okay.
And the lawyer mami confirmation letter.
Okay.
And the command. Obi say I'm passing me be renting home.
Okay.
What you see?
Okay.
In that letter no, it was inside say a furnished apartment.
Okay.
Into obviously Sanya man I call approaching and say, oh, not say agreement. This is not the agreement. Or say, oh, Sanya man there, this is me then me talk. We say, I can't be here. I say David, just me talk.
This is Zain Nankasa.
Zain Nankasa, so just me talk. And I see you. Enti me ame buy no and I who say students no so my advert that ba no mo ba. And I come who say bed we need beds. I say okay don't worry I'll provide you student beds. Me wo 1 week 2 weeks bed number. Now kola no so ye dey to asika no dada. The children need place to sleep. And now him say Legon school system na semester 3.5 months no mo wie. Ye bie kwan 2-3 weeks papa no fa bed number kola no so they are on my neck. Obi mo kra gin o musika because o ma twan ache o mo ntumi nko dan no. So I had to use my own money, buy the beds and
rent it out
and let the students come and sleep. Obi mi pa ocho. Yeah, woman 1 week. Electricity for be try light mo say papa ni deka 58,000 Ghana cedis. Me ko catch him say previous tenant na wo ho no onu na odi sa aka no nti onu de landlord de on tua da minine kan sa o si de bi on tua me free no ho 1 week later Ghana water nso be ye den
e be
disconnect so odika 17,000
and no so si on tua
this em nya me tua. Now be nipa that's any gugu dinum without water and electricity. How are they going to live? Our musika, my musika. Amateur papa we 300,000, 3 billion. Misa Corny ho catch him so. Udi mami 10,000. Or chinamu the beds ne beba. Light ne insure na ba fix it. Or you can nicely say we are in business. We all want to earn something small for a living. Me money 10,000. So when you say me students can.
Yeah.
Or catch him said that day me man in bed in evening. Sikano evening beds in the beba. Evening do your beds number. I did chin me call you. Oh, that your 10,000.
4.7.
Minimum one museo and soon into there who 10,000 staff mommy. Many can say without 10,000 I can't give you. And I'm some man is at 10,000. Because me so minim say I come you 150 be a man na my money check.
Yeah.
Into say 10,000 I me dey cancel 300,000 I don't bother. What him I say.
Well now why dey and say obetie fees 150,000.
Exactly. Into na koye 339,000. Ya ni nemu sa obi 6 months nie papa no provide me insurance. Boho no so ba beto bed no so the bed on fa beds name ba me na ma me bed light asem me na me kotua ye 2 days ago and ni lawyer friend me say check 150 na me dia ma omo no e be so enura nti I say me nye den me clear na me ka ten so check dey mean to me clear because almost one fulfill den part
side of the bag.
Good. Na scan na mati omo no it's almost it will end in November. Nti sa scan dey mean to me na say no cry there me dia court me ma me lawyer be serve omo ene me ni lawyer kaya we anan awia we mi wo na nkola ni frɛ me. They are beating us, so they are driving us out. Oh, sir, who? Papa na Sisalan guards, macho men. Drive. Jesus. Driving out. In Kolani, by force.
And no video na mode Sunday.
Sir, me through on langas, omu boo me fucking.
Wankasa.
Monsieur omu boo me fucking obi. Me ba want me matade ni na. Omu boo me fucking. Me say papa we who asem I see on untouchable. Police ni jina ho. Police ni be of Westlands
police station.
Madam Asemsro. Ojina na me catch say madam. What you are doing, you are presiding over an illegality. If somebody come to report an issue to you, have to listen to my side. And right now, look at what the Langas are doing. You are sitting down watching. The madam was sitting down watching.
Police the so-called land guards in the bay.
Yes, there were about 20 numbers and motorbikes.
And for more mutie the video on what they send in oba ubehu video of the scuffle I course with you. Now padlock not to bo hwan.
Me?
Wo not to padlock
yes.
no bo no.
Yes.
Wow. And when oba more mutie oba you would see video no ubehu efie no and everything a course wo and enti e ba sa no sisi o ma student there hostel no mo wen
Omujina outside say am new ka say obi. Mapa umeda here ne how would they go to lectures?
Ya pam omu nyina afiri ho.
Malangas na pam omu nyina lock edan no.
Omo dodo be sen.
Omu ye be 20 obi.
20.
Yes, macho well built men. Well built men.
Make students na ya pam omo no.
Student they are more than 30.
Student them brought 30.
Yes.
It is that they are all outside.
They are outside as I'm speaking to you.
Omo to dining the key in
Omo lock gate, main gate no.
In the one casa you not get access to.
You can't. The students who can't, they are outside now.
Omo nyoma we hin.
Omo nyoma we inside ho. Police near your friend no. My friend police hotline. When they came, they were standing looking at us, and the people were about to beat my wife. You show some of the video. I have to call the macho man. Some of the video. Because he wants to beat my wife, and I can't stand for you to beat my wife. Which macho man are you?
Of course.
And Obi, they were very lucky. They told me one can be BBC. Obi and can be BBC. Ufre police, a police said that man is untouchable. Now a whole lawyer, Justice Abdullah, Ojina Hobby. Only no the Lankas for anybody. Justice Abdullah Ojina
Hobby.
Or your papa ni lawyer.
Zain no lawyer.
Zain no lawyer, Justice Abdullah. Muno mudi macho men nebai.
Ebia oba betu omo ho anaso no de omo ba.
Onu no de omo ba ye. Say 2 days ago me ni kasa ye. What you say? Anopa we kra humanchi was sending me message. And now me call na me catch say onu ni police ni neti ho. And na me catch say Mr. Abdullah, lawyer Abdullah, Justice Abdullah, you are a lawyer. You should know better. The laws of rent control, we have it. Is that how to drive people out of their houses? If even you want to drive somebody, you have to give the person an ultimatum. You couldn't fulfill your side of your
of the agreement. No.
And you come and drive students away. Problem near me, if it's me alone, Obi, I don't mind. Students no go outside. Say, see, free high. I'm sure because parents in free me. Because the parents rented the thing from me.
From you.
You see?
Mebao, enti, backtrack kakra. The agreement was every year 500,000 Ghana cedis. Yes. You paid upfront amount of 300,000 Ghana cedis. Exactly. It in our car 200,000 I would be home.
Sir.
And the agreement was 200,000 we be at the time, man.
200,000 met end of this month.
End of this month, which is September, you
yes, 31st August.
Oh, okay, 31st August.
Yes.
And then now we be 200,000.
Yes.
You know? And so 31st August next song, you know. And I would decide say, omo a breachy terms of the contract into Odi Ombeko court.
Yes. I can't honor the check I've given them.
The check you've given them.
Exactly.
Okay, and the check no was how much? Check now the mom.
Check now. In fact, on say me mom check 200,000.
Okay.
But I pay some money
out
of it.
Okay.
It's a car 130.
130,000.
Exactly.
And omu demand say triasa on us 130,000. No.
Mean just 130 no.
Before Enra, which is 31st.
Yes.
And our way wadrin say because of my breaching terms of the contract ni binti no obeko court.
Exactly.
And you want me Anna sa check.
To me Anna. And apart from that, no, me 300,000 I meet you. So who calculate 500,000 a year? I'm supposed to pay 41,000 something every month. So if you divide by the 339,000, I'm supposed to stay there till November. Into me 39 hours, you know, me renting woo ye. Obi uti asem na say. Me renting woo ye. So that 130 no man tia ukrana. And even if you want to eject me, you have to give me a time.
Yeah.
And I'm a boy. With the question colano. TV3 4 alcohol. Question colano. Ma, yeah, mema de Andrea, no problem. Ma, I'm go outside. Obi mo free Kumasi, and here no more school.
Enti after say omoto dining call, you know, muko Westland Police Station and muko ho.
The police were there when they were beating us. So who will I go to again, Obi? The police were there, they were not talking. Who will I go to again? And I was interested in when they were coming, they came with the police. When they were coming, they came with the police. And I'm afraid, friend say, police emergency line. They came there when the people were striking my wife. So I have to go to the defense of police. My wife.
Your
the
wife.
Police were standing watching. Obi. This is Asempa 94.7. So if you have something, you have to self-defense yourself. Is that how the country is supposed to be? Or is that how the country is run? A Lebanese will come to this country. Abu Zain. I learned this untouchable. Papa, we are meaning me can Asempa. A plus munini work out. Include for bebre. Me see there was one time me call the office. Original outside. Now workers no. Original outside around 10 a.m. Or by an instruction. If you enter the office, you are not going to eat. You are not going to WC. From 10 till we close.
And no yeah.
The instruction on man workers.
Or the man workers.
Very wicked man.
No, usi then say his instruction.
That time that was the time I was negotiating to rent his place. The man is so wicked, more treating Ghanaians.
Now, Uti is our director. Why did you still go ahead to rent from him?
Mine is rent. I'm not working for him. I rent and I'm
him.
just on my own. Not knowing this man had
other
intentions. Me say contract, no. Only my already. Also, me call the lawyer Justice Abdullah. Now, only me sign contract. Justice Abdullah need me sign contract. Me the brand, Justice no. Or sign me sign.
Justice sign a part.
Good.
And I also sign a part.
As the man's lawyer.
Now a contract and all the terms are okay.
Everything.
Okay.
And I made the call on only hustle justice ahead and we into
okay.
sign a part. Or see you hope seeing, you know we are friends. You go and come. Me see you. And no mommy, some nice drink be I brought for 4 drink. And I may call it. Me friend tomorrow up to now.
One sign on the part.
One sign on the part. But contract no lawyer no discerning me message me read here. We agreed before he printed it up. So I have that part. And now me 1 year on no lawyer no. Or confirm me me partner no.
Okay.
Me were so is fully finished. Say me come asem wo hin. Police wa me come ho mu gina ho na ye bu ye nkola no gina outside. Obi mi ye ni denye. If there is problem in Ghana, where are you taking it now?
Wow. This is
whole lawyer, Justice Abdullah, was sitting there. He brought them. Justice Abdullah, he was sitting there. He brought them. Macho men.
No, as to say on audio mobile, we cannot confirm. We are taking that from you, but we cannot confirm that.
Obi,
yes.
This man, that is how he deals. Our macho boys we want him and or the Ejuma. I'm not the only. Now, if I'm hearing this, I'm not the only tenant this man has used this macho man on.
in the Siciano, students na omono renti dan free wo ho mugu abonten no. Is ya obey anything, obey omoden.
Obi nti na maba wo yi. Mini kama for.
Inti enwumre baby on beda kra wuni.
Yes. Yes. Ask can I meet you ama no. It's not expired.
Wow.
Huh? Wow. Me come for one here. IGP one here. Me fret emergency line. Nobody is responding properly.
Asempa
IGP one here.
94.7.
Yeah, Papa IGP. Who was he? You need come for bia. Who was he?
And hotel now say how many rooms na woman?
28 rooms. 28 rooms.
Wow. Is that the only business? Oh yeah, now other business.
Oh, me other businesses. Yeah, okay. I'm into transport and real estate too.
Okay. Kissamani ya okay, Westlands kwine so.
Westlands after Gimpa
Okay. Let me see. I think production team, abo mo modern saka lawyer Justice Abdullah Ubo ni di, let's get to talk to him. Counsel Akwaba Ekosiise On Asempa.
Oh, Obi. Yeah.
Na bibi aboko de.
Nko pon mo pa we na de koba.
Yeah, danya me ase. Me ba so wonim obi a friend no Zain edini eden. Abu Zain.
Pa.
Or your client. Okay. Now wonim say na wa enter into a rent agreement with one udini Hobson den. Hobson Adri Hobson. Unim say wa enter into a rent agreement with one Hobson Adri.
Pa.
Not terms of that agreement here then.
Oh, terms Hobson Bibri your friends saying Obi Bibri TV so bit more specific so. But
okay, apparently where a 28 room fully furnished a dime be and 178 yeah.
And the whole terms that I'm making and also it been anything parties agree say
94.7
fit hang a dino ama company be a friend HM Evolutions and your hopes Eddie kind in the agreement was that a company be here eka for about $100,000 at the time. Cities in Nanko Mutia around 600,000 cities. Minimum, even though that was the agreement, so to me back in here, company to me back in here, they see 500,000 Ghana cities. Now 500,000 Ghana cities in a company Mutia says because there's a 1-year agreement. Beginning from February of this year. Now, next year, February. In fact, sorry, I expire February of next year. And then expire. In the company, each year, says half. And what they promise to say, in fact, half. What they promise could be half. In 6 months, that's August 2000. In fact, obviously, and in rain.
Yes.
And Diaka. But along the line, my client, Emma Nature says, company says, study any econo agreement, agreement originally, so Scandina. But what about the patch was because of say students now they more students in young place combined to Opesenka. You just have no Nankaria cannot change it, and also okay. And yeah, said the city, or bet you can so bet me the half now can a bit me the bar, or bet some, or bet you be said bet 30,000 cities. Or to get you pay Sikanina. But still, minimum we issue post-dated checks. ama me no ka say police checks ni na no abound so emu bie ni ho a the core banker ETI enti so the make em bosu minti anu so asan so na etinye de bia enne asanfoforo china asanfoforo na wo company no de onu di animu na hope say na wo ka no asem oba mi nchen se de bia na se okona se enye ya me nchen na oba amene papa na kasa ebienti asa yeduma na afi yekoye ni ndite bia me na madane middleman between you every time we have argument over bia but the material later in the MC Jama hope say they are some Ibiko police headquarters. The crane meaning the exact facts are or allegations or they call police headquarters. But report actually me free na and honest say MC call police headquarters no the agreement was that any hope in the HM evolutions was the in free honor. This is about a month ago. Once the Nema na free premises honor. Na say dino was say dino pato ama almost the same police for the headquarters for any woman parties ni no as a saying say kai woman no na almost there 70,000 cities na hopes no e ma meti ase say so no ni fika na so be 80,000 cities about 79,000 cities oba men chain office emi is saying bibia say time what na mu no any sika wotua no ne balance we be 79,000 Ghana cedis in tisenka me den 79,000 cedis ni mana kameti mi aka na kama jama na nko o be sare ne ma ko na asem fa na asem nko na am senya he mi die ni eno achi na me chi se asem na ko we police headquarters inti e ko we police headquarters na be na o bi bi no ni na me frɛ ono hops no no di HM evolutions na ni no se the material na no kra na no se ai no kra na empo painting ne cleaning works ne ade so mu yina o kambo ma na em se ni sika no 79,000 no kra na se wo nya 1 cedi kra em kofi mi hwa yesu tufi hono ama police for no so ade atum se yesu o parking ni ama so ma ba hokra se ko mbe bo am na parking ni ama free hono na msenya din se sanity a mesmene me client na me kasa na ma he di meet my yafa ho enti me client na kasa na o hoping pamacho se nka felicity no the students wo hostel honum nko peso move mu once I saw into the nko move mu na nko do mako hostel for fra wenya not living on the site honum enti se nka obetimi nya dey 50,000 cedis ya because on so jitu mi se waye nema bia nka se bi se nko charge ya nko benye free but one charge was the bi say what your electricity bills be near there me kai se sansa so kan bi kire me samre no nti se nka make me kan ni na bo ma de a convince client na at least nko betinya me ska bia imutu kakra na nka wode akohan ya dani bi because wodi kanya bi dada nanka ne students na konam so enya de metu hona mo but obi the best what you say at this point is at the point of police headquarters ni bibia no the agreement was that nipa no nya 1 cedi pukre free because of say nyama ono wa say no hono no e bi ni apart from painting ne nyama wa say no wasan se sa the water heaters e wo hostel hono mu be do say ade ni nyina wa say free hono ade abra any pass we free hono enti enu nyina ka bo na mze be isi be 70,000 plus na mze ko be lusu which would mean that literally when you so about 9,000 cities. It's even a client say okay, the BCBA NHIS, but at this moment, you know, the real victims, you know, are your students of what
yes,
and your company, no. Also, so your bad time. Must be not copia quantum, either because of school and answers and phobia. So many ministers will be frail, say, or back, I said you are CBC, a bail. Into say obetimi ayi hoping ene the company no free sanse ni mu na nko ahun twa na mobo na say ska na papa no so hia no nka dia ma into me free hoping ko ya na that into ska na send na nka nya nke beso no so was me think benya be 50,000 crank be so na senya den me ne papa go kan ya no plan so say okay 50,000 would be me inti me no hopes in kasai for we carry ya kasa of phone so text message WhatsApp na ya agree so okay ni nya me boa e san say August bo so me ya so wan hwe a and the way it's night and day no so ultimate to August ya na de nkwa no kwa ya beboa nkwa no mo ye zazada enya sa na se bo so me no ewu na se bo so me foforo san ba ni pa onu anya asem de obi pa san ka se ne what at now ama bo so me aba na me san disika ni BSN film because they say utia emra kwan so he'll be right but me pese mu bibia sa beba enti da ben and I'll be to me too so bit to ne ya me for the command ya and also the kienya ne kwesi adamo kwesi de twemu ye nam so nyade enti ye nyaya agree so kwesi da no utu odi safa na be breme me office na me disika na mama ana se be bi hie bia no na me disika na mama man tenenka kopum se adwara na me friends eja me no epo arrangement bi wa na osma me mama ko ya de ma makoya wi but man tonka and also me me ka chance me frɛ no na man frɛ ni no so one mo bi adam say and some I kai you can say kwesi ada ni hia what is afa na ma me nam so dis sikana ma no frɛ be na wo wi na se sana be dia eni wa ha mon sɛm no me mfa me ho nyi mu bi na de mo bi awa ya na yitwa so nti kusi hwa ma ntene nka bi na no ameme ho ha na me client na fam say wona wo be di papa ni mu say me man 50,000 na kwesi ada wutu now this kana ma no 50,000 so me di amount was menti bibia nkwa isusu da so etifi ho no me susu bi hia dan no na me di ese me di o mo ase nyina na ese ko ye ho nyina adwuma se ko ba se bi obi fufuro beje a me di amount na so okay so dia ni me san fe hoping asama me no kan ye nura be anopa na me send no me send hoping me say dia kwesi ni ko se na agreement ne no amaso nti misro so se man flo nti na won tu a enya den be jisika no na make sure say oba de safa no ba na me so dia ma me sika na ma wan fi me na me frɛ wan fa wan so wan frɛ back enyume na me pon djuma na me fa hostel hono me fa hono me fa me before me call me send message say me ko hostel wonti won share me fa safa na ma no na me ndikisi no eno so wen fi ono so a wan send message bia na me tesi ese o manager bi o hostel hono nti me call hono say me ko hwe na say bia me huna na me de encourage am na won kan say nkra no so bia nse sa na me ma no nko na dia kwesi ni ne krom ni ma nkoto manager no ne mo ma no pay na me call hono na me koto manager ono so jitum sa ampa em se nkoma ye di kan gi nyina no se nkakwese da mo ko nyina no di kan ka se ko chera nko but wonim ye ntia ko chera no manko nti se mabade enyo ono so frɛ hopsen no awe de penny no na won ko magiska no no fa safa na me no asem fa na asem nko o frɛ ya wan ka ho he na no mum na me kai se sem sa mache no me de no asem me message so what they asem na kokot na me bisa asem na o san de kokot isan se de wo ka asem ko yema bia no makwaya ma sika also pemensaka said you so said man frewa no en se bia isan se sika na open on mensaka nkran so wuntimi mfa nkofri mu nkotu nkran ni mfisi ho no isan so mu ye student ebi kra wa ria nkotu mu ebi so ye exam enti ebe bo aso bebo mama ne no mabo abo mu ho na se ne tie o mu an se ono ne se mu kan no de se wote ase ne se de o kan se se nkran no mom na enro na nadwo no me call ho no mu no na ke ni kwan se me client ne bon kana mane so mo se so mo niama e the pressure abeto no so na maybe say na wa mo nkana mane na nka obede wotu na ana aska no na nka wo kiska no abra won kan kyerem kra no na nkwaja nkra no wa na tsen isa se nkra no ampa no mi do mo kasa ne so mudi mo hwe se mo tu akobe fufu bia enji na wo bufu na obofu ni se nkra na hu se wo jisika akobe fufu no waje mo sinsi mu ana emu ne hin na amasesi a obofu sisi ya nti wo kasa kasa bi
94.7
Nikreni sene tiasa na meboa bibisa na manager so no so tiasa tiasa so no se ka kyerɛ ne se won kan kyerɛ kra na kwasi ada no mo se so mu ni mefi ho no inti se ono no ntimi anka nkyerɛ na se enana na no me client na bonka na ma ne se mo so mu ni ama san se nke kwasi ada mpokra na ke so mu firi ho na adia no yebna no inti ne anopa die se be ya enkwe improve no ko bia mo oba no isan se ne umeko based on the agreement na ye ni o management enya
eno na ma ene yehu wo ho no
minim die bia hu no ho no mu
video a yehu no ye tobo video a yehu wa ha no ye udumu say there was some fisticuffs near there obi lock it down to padlock in abonko for and all of that na enye calm situation as we are seeing in the video
Nikreni me kama bebi nkomo ina ewe no in fact anu me ohana me say a police for abahonom me say on hopsi mum na after police for so omumra ho but police for number no it didn't appear to me say be on e do mba ho even though me you no manager na kase
but ononso kase wode nipa heavily built men 20 ono kwa kase land guard 20 bi ba ho e also na ono yomo ba e
o da bi na nyame eni bi na wo hu nipa kro because ono mkra no ni ho say nti se nimpa ni for no wo mo ho no e be kan umbe se na me ba no bi anka me ho na me client no ne manager ba ko ene ka me ho ena me ne ba ena a plain clothes police officer to witness the discussion with the manager.
Okay, lawyer, me wo questions be mienu say bi ma ba me pese.
Oh, the old do bia will be
great. Me pese me j reactions. Hopson wetie lawyer Justice Abdullahi Ubo ni din ena ya frɛ no. Or the omo side of the story aba. O jene saying.
Obwa
wa den ho.
Niama oka nyina 50% nyina ye ntro.
Adentia.
Yes, who Justice Abdullahi Bini Papa we started conversation. Now who ni ho? There was one time after I paid this man 300,000.
Sorry.
Lawyer.
Obi.
Lawyer.
So me you man ye. Was saying some amaka no 50% here intro. Mes resen ka be na ka de ye intro mu no.
Yeah, eno na mbusa say
because you be osha tefi. But me nya da just afina me be kan some na mini ho. Asem.
Very well. It would no problem.
Sika we a meet you ma papa no. He is aware. Contract you
sika na mu dia hen no.
300,000. Onu kra no papa no mama man 10,000.
300,000.
Yes, 300,000 me ma papa no. There was this there only
but we say nsem no kind e bi entro.
Yes.
Entro na dia hen.
Beginning no o can say mini papa no can say 600,000 a year. It is a lie. It is a blatant big lie.
Or someone negotiate from 600 about 500,000.
Obwa about 400 po. About 400 no. Ena papa ne say he obe mami like he will provide me generator. So that when there is light off I can get a generator.
Obi.
And then
lawyer, na me be say owie and then I'll come to you. Why, Mr.
You provide me a generator so that if there will not be problem with what? Light off. And he will provide other amenities or apartments be. Inti mimbo mo dia minya no 500. bibia obeye begin to cross him your friends and manage your friends and clean up of the place and maintenance, he will do it. And I said, no, I don't want. I will employ my own people to do it. We agreed 500,000, and you the same Justice Abdullahi gave a contract of 500,000. So why do you begin the topic by saying that it was 600 and you gave it to me? What plus?
No. So what you have to say? Mo negotiate money about 400,000 impo. Meaning say mo start free, baby.
Yes, start fee 400.
Let's take 500,000. And only agreement.
And only agreement.
Which other asemo kind of intro?
Osei, Onuka say.
So.
Sorry,
Obi.
Lawyer me pacho. Odi maninwe and then na ya no one by one me pacho. To aso.
Oka say, onu wo ho na me baaye. Me ba approach no. Papa ne catch me say, he doesn't after G me sika no. Omu be sisa me niama ni nyina akoye no. Me man the pressure no. Na catch say, I don't want to deal with you again. Go and deal with my lawyer. That day too, it was a quarrel between me and the man. Na papa no call ni ho dey not there too at to the table so one in chance. Sa buzen.
Who ko hu tu on the table?
Many times. Enti only me argument no, me su me who say no, I'm in the wrong place. Enti me say mate, and I me peer. So the following day, and I me friend lawyer we say papa ni say me be hu. Na then and I say okay, then we should come around 2 no, and papa no ma Lebanese bi ni me call onu ni ho. And onu cultural contract ni ma me. And he is aware, Justice Abdullahi is aware, say the money I gave to them is 339,000. Out of it, the man told me that I should give him 10,000. He's going to help bring the bed, which I gave to him, the Justice Abdullahi. Justice Abdullahi knows that this 339,000, my rent will end in November. Justice Abdullahi is aware that the 130,000 Ghana cedis, I told him, Justice, he's aware that I went to police headquarters to report this thing, that I can't honor your check on 31st because you didn't honor your promise.
And that is promise of providing water, light.
Bed, light.
Oma on us our promise.
The air conditions now be to 2 years now see odi na beba. One honor. Even a generator no obefa free ho.
Okay.
For 6 months you are not providing the students with water. Water no neko fa same way by you. Obi, to the extent that your text message me send papa no catch and say, if you don't have money to dig the water, it's 15,000. I will dig it so that we take it from the man. You see no. So where do you expect the student to get water from for 6 months? Every day I am paying water 100 Ghana. Every day 100 Ghana.
The point Justice can say na efie ho enso no mo amanage fie oye mase why ho poto. Lawyer me so wie we na maba ho.
6 months ya rent ho.
Me ka asem e no bi say nipa no say dem na me kan no e fa e ye ntro. So one address is asem na dia mo kan nyina no esu ni fa so bia because maybe reputation at this moment the ye ntro mo no e say e kan no
because from
the ye ntro mo no because so far one kan the ye ntro bia o 500,000 from negotiating from 600 to 500,000. But confirm say I'm 500,000. Meanwhile, it's still a intro. And we should know the Akana was say was in some kind of half. Miss Makasa be 10 minutes. Mean half na a intro no. Miss Row. I don't know frame.
Yeah, but lawyer, is it the case so far the Wakasi Siano corroborate with the ones who are Canada Nina?
Don't tell me say. No, ma offer me na bisa me. Simfua. Me yi anu wie no. Ni to to nchen no se emufa eyentro. Emufa na o ma ne kwan se won kan de yentro mu no. Onyanka mu bia. Won so enkomo ekwa na ekoso. E ba sa se bi odi ono te no wante.
Enti
he obeti so anu ankonya asise yi.
Yeah, but okay. The point to make here is Momo side of the client side of the bargain, and ya there on Anna
Minka
the side
bargain
of the bargain.
bargain American amount on what year. Amount what year no, and no press what year 390,000. What year 360,000. Make catch so say nipa no man a discount of 30,000. Says what year can you na? Si can you na also where how then do you get the 30,000 discount? I thought they can know we see fiscal cash now with you now. But that is not the issue. The issue is that was in some American Manenka Safa so that we can move on.
Very well.
With other matters.
Very well, lawyer. Very well. Inti Hobson on in some lawyer can answer na wo be no. You were specific say 50% of some kind in intro. Yes. He insists say nyomo kan intro no eno ne de hin. Boboy no so.
And I mean one. He wrote the contract. It was 500,000.
Okay.
We started
I never spoke about the
contract.
contract.
Ended up 500. It is not the 600 he is saying we started
very well. India, we all agree at 500,000.
But Sebu make a say 600,000.
No, one kasa. India, no. And no yet. And no yet. Okay, say most started from 600 and about 500. And don't put it. I don't want us to drag it because at least we all know say more agree 500,000. Yes. India, there is no argument about that. Yes. Let's move on.
Yes. Obi, let me tell you something. Right now, the most important issue, the core point why I am here is why he, a lawyer, brought macho men to come and evict us from the house. That's
so before we
forget about that bargain.
Before we come to NHIA.
No, Obi, these lawyers, they are clever. Don't mind him. I'm clever than him. Don't mind him. Obi, that is why I am here. He brought Landlord to evict the children from the house without informing the children, without giving us ample time. Do you understand?
Before we come
that is the main reason
why are NHIS and I was see a call back at the
of course. But I person on center so that a tier for tier it will be like it is because of the rent that is why we came here. That's not the issue. It is because of the action, the illegality that he practiced today. That is why we are here. A whole lawyer leading macho men, Landlords.
And no,
come and beat up students. The students are outside, Obi.
You didn't see him.
We have videos. We have videos of you and Madam Asempa, the police officer in Westlands. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You are there. You forget about rent when you cry in the court. But the issue is the illegality he has practiced. And now I'm abuzenu usuamu. Onu lawyer, I'm abuzenu usuamu foreigner.
And a client.
This is the same man. Oh yeah, A plus the same thing. This is the same man.
Hobson, Nyabotre. In this Siano, lawyer make it point be say. Now was a panama of 50,000 be in a quiet back and forth and there day OG Sikano afi osi mo be 2 more and 2 a honor day in the way no more. What do you have to say to that?
Unim or catch me say or no and or texting me say Papa no say end of the month no or be G ni 130,000 no it's a check no be clear and I be catching so no you didn't honor your promise and apart from that the 200,000 I gave you check, I've paid monies out of it, so you can't present that 200,000 check again. Out of that money I gave, the Abuze gave him some, so he remembers. What he must say. So I don't know where he's coming from and pretending.
In the Abuze in the 50,000 be.
Oh, mommy, 50. Oh no, catch me say. Asem no, SC no, and I'm the call police headquarters say. This is fraud. Because I've paid somebody something we have agreed on. After paying the money, he came to remove everything from the room and left the room empty. Is it fraud or stealing? Police for the mommy. And I'm inviting Papa Ronuka Wanko. And representative be nearby. And also be can say baby. Along last year, and the ombe mommy missy canibi. Sikana akano. Ombe mommy. What you see? And your friend saying, almost see, but before mommy no, and why I think they have to repaint, so they will take it from the money that they have to give me. Me, I'm into real estate. Meaning, painting, know how much it costs. Local paint, lay land, and omudi paint here. It's on the ground. The whatever package, container, no ground. So I know. And the police one said we should come some other day, which Justice Abdullah is aware. We came that other day, on work of 5 bill will be 90-something thousand, including cleaning. Some who painting who we are. Nipa no be cleaning, or see obeji 20,000 cleaning. Just a bill no would buy, no who painting we are be media me nyashi biom. Inti madani Jimmy for. And I make catch a police one say no, this issue there. As I with the background, no one no criminal case as I thought. Inti with the back court. And I'm say okay, me person me fa court ya. Me fa court. What I say? Inti me wo now no Abdullah frame me so. Police station no Ekosiisen. And I'm say so much church room. And I say okay, hope see. You just be frank. Who will be apartment mo? Now ube tour. Say repainting homano.
Meaning say na wajiatum at this point say mube 12 free dining.
Yes, yajiatum say yebetu.
Na wajiatum say mube 2.
Yebetu.
After time being after 1 year na after August.
We have not. Asan we police station cry yen yo. Eno mo akofa macho ma be 2 year. Police station no yen wie asem no eno mo akofa macho ma be 2 year. Do you see where the whole issue is right now?
In the budget to move 2 time. I was more agree time.
We have not agreed.
But now after 1 year, you have to renew.
Exactly. After 1 year, I will leave. I'm not going to renew. With this stress I'm going through, I'm not going to renew.
And the 1 year no is November.
They be about soon February.
Next year February.
But sika mi matuama omo awajino. I know that soon November. So you can't come and evict me just like that. With macho me. Hey, it is a say Ghana. Police for whom he have your man. IGP. Police for whom he say, Obia to me using the discretionary powers. Now I come fan crowd cause trouble. Now kokeke. Now police for jita ho
Hopes in trouble.
Hey, Ghana.
Trouble. Inti November na o sisi kana wetria mo no. Ebeso November no. Mu nyina mo jitu mo say size kana wetria na ebeso November. Ah, no so eka agreement ho. And I say one na do wadwen ebubu.
Me na me di ma adwen.
One na do wadwen ebubu.
Police station me catch a police. Sir, 2 months kana ebesu November.
Yes.
And no person.
And no person already.
So they have agreed. Yes. So they are aware that it's November. Yes. They are aware.
Okay.
They are aware.
Okay.
What you say?
Okay.
They are aware that it's November that it will end. Now me bisa wa sema ye dia ba heyi. Me bisa say according to the law. Is that how to evict somebody from the house?
Okay. Hobson and o company ni
HM Evolutions.
HM Evolutions. Okay. And lawyer Justice Abdullah so ewa homane so mama yentie we emra yeba I'll go to lawyer and then we try and wrap up on this one. Ekosiisen so ni yeba sisia.
Se adihuye enijia chidie ye nankopate Coca-Cola di FIFA wiase abasubodge kruwa bagana wankasa we ni betwe eda etoso nan September yimu wo Accra Polo Court na FIFA wiase abasubodge kruwa no mu enijie coca-cola.com.gh nesia hu sempi fa FIFA wiase abasubodge kruwa instrahwe 2022 Coca-Cola hu sia hu FDA agide uboyi inkratoyi atumu
document when nyina I was me hu adwuma na nsomania ha any mu stress enti na da me nom agbeve hebati no agbeve hebati oh okay ebema wa ya let e stress na firi hokora
no kre me say manom agbeve tonic menstrual pains free me so agbeve tonic weni mu ato anase koko hawa numbi
agbeve tonic die amoye fine mum
eba no malaria nso a agbeve fever na me die tutu egu abra maye malaria test ehunu say
na wate agbeve herbal mist capsules nsonka kan na ye powder se de wodi nsuo no mu a no apanka bia de agusu
agbeve herbal mix eno na sa yare eni ayemutim esan ya afase duro nso
menso sa
na se mi hia agbeve nro hina bia
e wo pharmacies herbal chemical shops apemfo abato mo manufo ne nkwada wo ni fiedum yenu nka ho etufo frɛ agbeve herbal products for 020-813-0790 and 0246-595-256 FDA agi edwede nkrato yatum.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita Miami K. EcoBank, me damase.
Shy, cow the new.
Osei EcoBank, you cruising.
Monso betimi cruise wo wankasa wo kemu. Esane Eko Bank Auto Finance Package nti. Koyen car dealers ahodo PI no won ye adwuma baby a. Yi car da wakoma so. Say ye new car, say ye second hand. Ehwa ye mouse special discount. Eko Bank side nhihye pa be boa mo atua car no ho kanyina. Ye mount interest rate ani boa wo from kra. Ebe brim wani so. Oh, so woni accounts wo Eko Bank money how kra. Sa kwanya ye da ho mo bia. Enti enso sa car no ho da ye keke. Abebu awie. Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa kwa Eko Bank nkra bata bebia na busa Eko Bank Auto Finance Package. Nhihye kakra wo ho. Eko Bank, the Pan-African Bank.
Se adihuye enijia chidie ye nankobate Coca-Cola di FIFA wiase abasubodge kruwa bagana wankasafa weni betwe eda etoso nan September yimu wo Accra Polo Court na FIFA wiase abasubodge kruwa numu enijie ko coca-cola.com.gh nesia hu sempi fa FIFA wiase abasubodge kruwa instrahwe 2022 Coca-Cola hu sia hu FDA agite uboyi intra toyi atumu.
I've been everywhere and anywhere I go.
Fortune rice, it needs just a little water. The greenstone stick and the aroma and taste are delicious. Fortune rice.
Asempa FM.
Just like mom.
Now introducing Fortune Emopa, your tasty Ghana rice for all your rice meals.
This advert is FDA approved.
Just like mom.
First, no, yes, Asempa 2 1,000 Ghana cedis. Say, 1,500 Ghana cedis. Wow! Now where? 5,000 Ghana cedis. Say, 8,500 Ghana cedis. Wow! After you move to me and Yakob 15,500 Ghana cedis cover. The Diabaka will be on the hospitalization. Just say, we are going to die Sabia. Eba bua mo tuaka. After critical illness. Just say, Yaria Kronko bi oha. Ya jatum se bowa. Eba bua ma wako. So there. Arabia ultimate to our my way policy so. Be Brian ya keka wunyina. Kakra bi pe. And they are to the utuano so many so. Waiting on my way, yes, no. For phone, dial *165#. Never come home. Send them my way. That's it, no way.
My Way, a product of My Life and MTN Momo.
Se adihuye enijia chidie ye nankobate Coca-Cola di FIFA wiase abasubodge kruwa bagana wankasafa weni betwe eda etoso nan September yimu wo Accra Polo Court na FIFA wiase abasubodge kruwa numu enijie ko coca-cola.com.gh nesia hu sempi fa FIFA wiase abasubodge kruwa instrahwe 2022 Coca-Cola hu sia hu FDA agite uboyi intra toyi atumu.
Hey, Lala Didi Lala. What worry has so dear? Na me dear yemia. Africa Queen Mackerel bonnet juma was say. Africa Queen Mackerel leader what as you win. So the year Jania. E dance tomato sauce na go hono so e rich.
Asempa FM.
It's e me Jania ne dey strong kon. And nam no so muma. Na me chese nam panko a. Wa wo beti ase. Na wo be checking so. Africa Queen Mackerel dear. E grade 1 na me say me twa kwa me nkwan. Na me tu bi go mu a. Na to ne term so. Honey, Oba papa. Oh you ma. Me do. Me say jollof, Gary photo, rice and stew. And piscine gravy dear. Africa Queen Mackerel ni mo. Intimi nyina wo. Ampa. Africa Queen Mackerel. Shawenum keke. Nam papa no.
Africa Queen. Africa Queen. Shawenum keke.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita mi amike. Eko Bank, me damase.
Shy, cow than you.
Osei Eko Bank, ye cruising.
Monso betimi cruise wo wankasa wo kemu. Esane Eko Bank Auto Finance Package nti. Koyen car dealers ahodo PI no won ye adwuma baby a. Yi car da wakoma so. Say ye new car, say ye second hand. Ehwa ye mouse special discount. Eko Bank side nhihye pa be boa mo atua car no ho kanyina. Ye mount interest rate ani boa from kra. Ebe brim wani so. Oh, so when your accounts wo Eko Bank money how kra. Sa kwanya ye da ho mo bia. Enti enso sa car no ho da ye keke. Abebu awie. Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa kwa Ecobank nkrabata bebia nebusa Ecobank Auto Finance Package. Enshishe kakra wo ho. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.
Se adihuye enijia chidie ye nankobate Coca-Cola di FIFA wiase abasubodia kruwa bagana wankasa fa weni betwe eda etoso nan September yimu wo Accra Polo Court nya FIFA wiase abasubodia kruwa numu enijie ko coca-cola.com.gh nesia hunsem
Asempa FM
FIFA wiase abasubodia kruwa instrahwe 2022 Coca-Cola hunsia hunu FDA agite uboyi inkra toyi atumu.
Eye fie donu afasha ye de kai ba force ya kota wenya ne baby kro otena se fimfie apema hankron ene nan ebesi mfie mpimienu ne mienu eye 1904 besi 2002 butaya esi dwumedie isuonie ba force ya kotonka ye mfie dronu echi dwumedie ya hyehye ne didi suyi eye wokuada August bosume da etoso duasa baako eye book launch ya ebekoso Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences enumre no 9 otitine ni ema dwumedie eye nana Professor SKB Asante omahene a owa asokore mahene etitru a eba dwumedie asie bi ni omampeni nana adodankwa akufuado ene etitru bebre yawada September bosume da edikan eye public lecture ebekoso ewo KNUST School of Law ewiano mienu efiada September da etoso mienu ye beda the Bafwa Koto Foundation no edi ewo Kumasi Cultural Center anopa no nduba ko pepepe na ne adwumadi esi ni nice wo eye otumfo Osei to otoso mienu asante hene na wiadon kronso ya ye drama eye yemyenhwa efa Bafwa Sakoto abrabo ho ewo Kumasi Cultural Center memene da September da etoso miensanso anopa no nkronkosi no nduba ko no ye beko ne naso ko gunsa ewo Royal Mausoleum ewo Himankwa Abre na wiano mienu kosi enumre no nsianso ebusuafo ne adofo tenase ayenkaye ewo nchensemu ewo Ashtown Kumasi kwesi na September da etoso 9 so ye be High Mass Memorial Service ayenkaye som kese pa ama Bafo Sayakuto ewo St Peter's Basilica Catholic Cathedral anopa no ndumpe mu pepepe na sumin Emeritus Archbishop Peter Kwesi Sapon ene be die ni mu Bafo Sayakuto what this year
Asempa FM.
Order for Medinde, Pastor Bernard Amankwa. Shia me kwesieda ebei ene kwesieda biara 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Yenshia ewo Asempa FM 94.7. Ewo jumedi ayatu nidin Asempa Sanctuary. Eho ni ebedi mpaye. Yesua onyame nasem ubenya akwanya so afre na wo de wade srede ne yaji onyame edi se nanim onyam bedadi ewo bibibiara ye de beto nanim eye Asempa Sanctuary ewo Asempa FM kwasieda ebei ene kwasieda biara yenhia
Se adihuye enijia chidie ye nankobate Coca-Cola di FIFA wiase abasubodia kruwa bagana wankasa fa weni betwe eda etoso nan September yimu wo Accra Polo Court nya FIFA wiase abasubodia kruwa numu enijie ko coca-cola.com.gh nesia hunsempi fa FIFA wiase abasubodia kruwa instrahwe 2022 Coca-Cola hunsia hunu FDA agite uboyi inkra toyi atumu.
Anytime I feel lonely, feeling sad, only one station makes me happy. When I wake up in the morning, only this station makes my day. Yeah. Oh, Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. Oh, Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM.
94.7 Asempa FM so ne Ekosiisen dwumedie ena wasugu so a utie no ma yɛna mo nyinaa sensan mo makɔ aba bio sɛdeɛ yɛde kan de to mo anim yɛne Dr. Bernard Oko Boye ebedi nkɔmmɔ wabɛka nsa ɛwɔ ha dada nti he would walk into the studio in a moment, but before that no maka kyerɛ mo sɛ nnwummerɛ yi so yɛde transfer deadline show no ɛbrɛ mo our sports team guys are here. They would be joining me in for a 5-minute conversation. It many Hobson and wrap up. Hobson, in the year wrap up, there was this point about you Oma check be a check no a bouncy you say a day. Is that the case?
There is no case like that.
Why my check be a bouncy?
My check be a
now so 130,000 check ne.
200,000.
200,000 check ne.
I have paid money out of it, so there is no need they will go to a bank to honor it because my tia skebie free. What am I say?
Okay. So the medical cano was some no wrap up in the CCR the house is locked and Kolano Egu Abonte.
Yes.
In the Ufiha, are you going to complain to the CID? Because now see assembly police that mugu so can and my baby lock it down. In the Ubeko CID hobio.
Obi say mini baby ameko. Mini baby ameko. And I may person mean can't share a tear for say one.
Okay.
Maybe you should be very, very careful. I always thank God, the Creator, say, on my physical part, and on my spiritual part, and on my moral part. These three things. Papa. Oh, yeah, bibia physically. I remember that there is a spiritual part too.
Okay.
Me ni baby ameko obi.
Okay.
Na mi da wasi pa. Mi da friends say Asempa FM. Me that was papa for this program, community concern. Nyama happy when your society more. Crofo yuzu sika, edi bu amanfo, edi sisi ohianfo. Crofo bre, but they can't have this platform that I've had. I'm lucky. Probably maybe I'm okay in society. Inti manya platform we. How about the downtrodden?
Yes.
Obi a osu ade wo kwan so asem we ato no. Ye to amanfo say ya wo krom ade bia. Inti na onu so e won nani so ogu so ye. The law I don't want to say much. The law Obi mudamwasi papa. Thank you for community concern.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Continue doing your good work.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Hobson. Thank you. We are grateful. Ekosiisen Sony. In the Union Hobson Namoten and Kano with a rather sad story. But that's where we are. And Mama Moshomo Emrana Fe Menewon Enyueto na Dr. Bernard Oko Boye abekansa ewo studio ha yashase ene no edi enkomo ewo Ekosiisen so nti mama yenhye no nso. And let me again remind you, sir, UNIAT Practical Institute, a school or mono, they focus mainly on the practical approach to learning. Solid schools. Open sanu adwuma pa ho na wasa wo courses na hodo mi no main courses and your short courses. Main courses na 1 year duration. Computer basics and office administration, your network and cyber security engineering, your online business and e-commerce, your graphic design, video editing, 3D animation, software engineering, computer hardware and mobile phone technicians, repair, training in so short courses now 3 months. Say they can minimum Python programming, Java development, style graphics, CCTV installation and management, web development, cybersecurity, Android development, and a database management. Why do you have to study UNIAT? A simple UNIAT, your Codvet registered training school. 85% practical training. You offer certified certificate of competency, well-equipped and air-conditioned classrooms and laboratories. You're well-equipped and motivated teachers. And accredited IT diploma and a sign Emma a intimation and so also friend 0547966966 0547966966 Accra Delta House Asylum down roundabout will be in office or Kaswa Brigade bus stop just after the toll booth and so make us say Ghana nyina mosho Ababe Kayensa Ewaha Benedict Kojo Mensa Mushushu Ewa Sansona Eric Asiedu Buedi Kejua Nankasa Mosho Akwaba na etesen
ye nua obi me ho ye na mpacho so e
adome ya Elder Benedict Kojo Mensa Mosho so
what was so o too much for sure that try what miss for sure
Kejua boko there
nyame adom boss
Ekoye
oh ye guzuti nkonwa
fantastic in the annumerate 10 p.m.
Yes, the European transfer deadline show.
Yeah,
a drum to sign a hashtag.
A drum to sign.
Yeah, I'm sure it's me church a drum to sign a
drum to sign.
Yes, and film say deadline at 10 p.m. and see 10 minutes to the deadline. I counted down and see.
Wow.
9:50, right?
Yeah,
9:50. 9:50 near started. Yeah. We'll be live on air 9:50 p.m. Na countdown. That's right. Wow.
Yeah, no be other business. You young point. Saturday 9:50.
Ebepon 1
next week. Yeah.
1 a.m. Into transfer be akoso bia in the top European leagues, no. You're tracking in now. Any other Ghana the end so be count.
Of course.
Wow. Obi on say the tiani say say ya can platform.
Yes.
Madaroma paying for Madaroma. Is the first of its kind idea.
Yes.
Na amanfo ye bia onsen keten circuit for ne area council for na ye bia inti sisi in headquarters aswade nim na wa wo hwe system nim a be na otwe mienu ne ya announce say ye ba ba ya de no age ba bia amanfo monitor hwe ye artwork ne ade ye post on the platforms ne ade and it's the first time
a mass market
radio
station
anything on radio and on TV. Even see that. Across all the platforms, even see that. Something that is very big and huge. I am
Jackson for artwork neto so na manfo.
And yashada yen in such a way say and you limited to Ghana and Kwan. One say me da bia me say ade ba ko a very important e football mu pa apart from say bia ye bobo no season ashas ye na ye bo na obi e pre say bia trophy ye beje and league title ye beje no e transfer we do
transfer. That's true.
Because as to player ben ekoha, player ben ekoha, e important to obi o follow football bia. Yet ya enema nko ye wo Chelsea aso enema nko ye wo United yi na no yi. Hwe se de amanfo ani abre. Even wa Barcelona yi. Na no enko ye. Edilando ye kofa Zabi free ayi Katabaye. Oyire no ko nyanya Obama young bi mi ayi 1 or 2
Memphis the pie
afinasa niam na start enti eye important part of football.
Yeah, that's true.
Enti epese assume na ye heavy pa. Yes. Na edwom de sen ya ye kai. Say wa would me say na no beside Chelsea supporter bia say Lukaku buy na edwom de sen ya. Obaka just say na edwaje. Edwaje. Na wa just wa mi kan no pray. Lukaku na edwaje.
Edwaje. Amotobo.
Na no Maguire so ye bisa United for say na edwom de sen mu si edwaje. Enti ene epese e wo se edwom ya na se edwom ya.
80 million pounds.
80 million pounds. Na ohwe Erling Haaland ba ye ya.
Yes. Ejom Koye. Akwa no be 60 goals this season.
This season.
Ejom 60 goals. Akwa no bobo.
Enyasem ketu.
A lot happens. Abra transfer ye close.
Ye close.
Last minute
deals the crowd no thing. Say Matisse Obama young ye ba mo.
Oh, almost bibia dem kama pa.
Ye nya players am ye chemu bi.
They see last minute no up to date this year now.
Wow.
Exclusive we are. Then the discussion
will continue.
How player be important to
the team
why some United why they had to do everything to get
Anthony guy no. Akon say that mobile be as how.
Well, you be hu na nyum.
And I remember Renvi say one of the signings and I say movement a be last minute. One say the young obeko
me pacho the young onko baby ya.
Onko baby onko say born ura 18 mo kra. But scenario any hu chale. E be do 951 hoba.
Yeah. Na you hu the echo.
Because last week and no or tipple more or
no almost say Xavi Amano break kakra. It has got nothing to do with transfer.
Well, that is how the transfer window is. Until I see you know.
That's right.
Wow. It you made it none.
Oh yeah, none.
9:50 1 a.m.
Okay.
At the European transfer deadline show.
Wow.
Ejom
to say. And you realize what Ghana how so the transfers are cost on the account.
Yes, and they first. It is also countdown to the start of the Ghana Premier League now. 8 more days to go.
Okay.
Now 8 days to go. The last week,
okay.
Movement in course will be a very interesting.
Okay.
Would it say for the first time in history in terms of transfer? You were a lot of foreign players in the Ghana League.
Yes.
Not limited to one team. A Kati across.
By any Toby Bray.
Oh, Kotokwa Toby Bray. Hasa Toby. Adriana Toby. Tamale City at Toby.
Okay.
LTU at Toby. Insuatrema at Toby.
Almost what of foreign players.
Oh yes.
Free countries.
Cameroon for not dominating a league. No
Cameroon. You were elite Cameroon players. Into a Tuga ne in Fuege mo elite. Oh, and you were mole for one.
Adewa kwa that when they say Ghana club will be no what is Cameroon player. Be a for the free. Wait me into
all those transfers.
That's nice.
Coach and work higher. Into
that's really nice.
The air cost between Olympics and work
money I didn't know. Wow. 9:50. Kotoko coach for fun. Oh, you good.
Oh, Zebo no.
Oh, you good. Onim coaching papa guy. Onim coaching too.
Sir
Zebo. Oh, you brutal.
Prison in Canada.
Oh, na say prison there. Na prison Onim coaching papa. Burkina Faso coach.
Okay.
Hey, this is the baby.
11 matches. 11 goals in 3 matches. No, they cancel with coaching. 11 goals.
Madam was say, and we don't watch out. 9:50 p.m.
Yes.
Adom TV, Adom FM, and Asempa FM.
Sure.
The headquarters of Ghana Sport.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Baby. The sports team here were resource
persons are ever. You know, we so will join in. It will be an interesting show.
Post you on social media platforms.
Okay. You can answer the questions. Leave your comment.
Your Facebook page, on Instagram page. You can on the show.
And your Remo UK. When you say live
update. Wow.
The update from there as and when it happens.
Wow.
That's live update.
And Queen Star Superman social media, the Ecoso Honey. Wow, that would be interesting. Make a date with the team, 9:50 p.m. to 1 a.m. They infer everything you need to know about the transfers. Emremo. Mosho and Akejua, Medamase. Fantastic. A gem to say. Wow. Ekosiisen On Asempa 94.7 FM. We say Obi. Just watch videos of Anthony before you eat back your words. United for life. Oh, Anthony, you say showboating or the 955 balls are in Kosiaga and Sheda and Koye Biasa. But yet, so the CEO of the National Health Insurance Authority, Abe Cancer, and the Dr. Bernard Oko Boye. Doc. Akwaba.
Obi.
Dr. Bernardo Cowboy.
O my ni na nyumbe na otu ye no. Enopa ewia mi so metu me de. Mi so metu one of my favorites.
O favorite pa o. To na me mo awe.
Say we dey o ye elder. To one na ya obi boy.
94.7.
Ao mi kra. Jiratina ye. No nkuna. Osei, oh me cry, yera dinaye, no kuna, Osei, oh yo batampa, na yemu ye kesi, ono na wama yenkweji,
oh,
mo bro fueja. Obiara ni wa otisenu ono kuna osaye misi oyo batampa na yemu ye kesi Ono na wama yanya nkwaje ana.
Ono na wama yanya nkwaje. Mobro hu fueja. Obiara ni wa otise ono. Ono kuna.
Asempa FM 94.7.
That's a powerful song.
The song is my favorite because your uncle for baby are more film. And if you check yourself and them, only say you are not more qualified than them to their life. And as for me, because of where I'm coming from, where I am, I know God has done enough.
Yeah.
Even if He decides not to do any other thing.
Yeah.
Where I am is
Wayebi.
enough. So I'm always grateful. Now, in this world, if one kai uhu nemapa nyami ayamawa,
yes,
one shall you be forever ungrateful. At a point in time, Israelites, you know, when so mudi aduane in heaven, Obi, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Human being, oh, and aduane odino.
It was
a being was strong, and I several form. Only say even after that, I'm not complaining. So my bread, aduane no, or my aduane bakwache. Even the thought, Obi, the thought say we aduane awodi, yankupon ne enua, enodimao. That alone should tell you that there is nothing He cannot give you.
Yeah.
But nipa is complex, so we have to always remind ourselves of the good things that why am I? Enti me baha me di asida nenam asida nkwa obi
asida. The last time Yehu studio, how was the day I read out your appointment letter? Yeah. Okay, and ever since we decided say I was say yama okwan I was settle in. Na ejuma Ghana for the asha wonsano. Utimi ebo ejuma. I think it's been a little over 100 days since you assumed your new role as CEO of the National Health Insurance Authority. Over 100 days, maybe.
Absolutely, Ampa.
Wow, 100 days about so soon. What settle in Kama?
Oh, nyamiadum meka say unse plane take you offer. Oba unse na money tisu kakra sa afeli bedru bi na ya ka say afedi obi atimi releasing the seat belt. She say our cruising level.
Okay.
She say no nyankopa drum ya do cruising level.
Do cruising level. Yeah. Okay. Enti Ghana for be nim NHIA. Me say NHIA, National Health Insurance Authority. And more the authority that manages the National Health Insurance Scheme.
Yes.
Good. And to say ano say you didn't come about the scheme, right? Yes. About the scheme. And what who take it over no scheme ni jina hinsi here.
Obi, first of all, no, my main first is ma ye papa President Ekufo-Addo. Say why me mukachum kaze the favor.
Yeah.
Say what do me Oko health insurance. Me catch madam for baku say nyankopa dom me kita about 5 degrees. Trying to add 2 more. 7 is a perfection number, so at 7.
You know, but already 2 count.
Yes, then that will be it.
85 near the end of the day.
Oh,
I'm interested.
I have a BSc
in
human biology.
Human biology.
I have a BSc in medicine and surgery.
Okay.
I have a master's in public health.
Public health, okay.
I have an MBA.
MBA in finance?
Yes, it's a generic.
Generic MBA, okay, MBA.
And then I have
that's number 4.
Professional executive masters in ADR.
ADR, alternative dispute resolution.
Yes, from Game and Game.
Oh, from Game and Game, yes. Okay. And I say my name is Oye LLB.
Yes, LLB. Then the last one is a PhD I'm working on now.
Oh, the PhD, what started?
Yeah, I'm in the 2nd year.
Okay. And you are doing that alongside the LLB?
Yes.
Dr. Oko Boye.
With God, all things are possible.
All things are possible, it's true. And all of this now at age 38?
No, I'm 40 now.
Oh, what do the 4th floor?
Yeah, now I'm 40.
You've done well.
I mentioned this to let you know, say, there are people with greater capacity and qualification than myself.
Yes.
So I've not been sent to health insurance because of this 5
years. 94.7.
It is the magnanimity of His Excellency. He does as He pleases.
Yeah.
So when He decides to choose you, you have to be forever grateful. And so, Medanasi.
Yes.
Na Mada Munina Amasi, you are my very good friends and supporters. Obi, health insurance, they do basically 3 things.
Okay.
So the Act now establish a health insurance 2003, that was at 650.
Okay.
But health insurance started with Ghana, President before Bayano. Now, district be our no health insurance. And will be independent.
Okay.
District Nankasa is setting the tariffs. District now is scanner or scanner on Yanoso. And Obi district now to Sebi Eddie hospitals etna CSA agreement. Omo verti claims and omutia. So we had more or less 170 different claims processing centers across the country. 170 independent boards. And so the governance structure was Sananeti. And even the mutual. Yes, okay. The mutual schemes, the district mutual schemes. And because of some of the challenges, although it meant well, there were many positives. But one major issue too was that there was no portability. And to work district mutual program no so. Untimi ukosunyani untimi visit hospital. Untimi
fa card no
hospital. This is a work issue.
Okay.
So the Urban said 2012 NHIA a review and amendment of the law.
Okay.
NHIA Act 852.
Okay.
Now a new nationalizing the scheme.
And a national health insurance scheme.
With one central headquarters, one board and all that.
Okay.
So the scheme now with your card you can visit any accredited facility.
Okay.
Now the act established the scheme which registers Ghanaians and pays for those who are covered by our insurance. The other one is that the act also established a fund, which is the National Health Insurance Fund.
Okay.
South fund muna yetua claims and no muna yedi scano etua administrative expenditure and a bisu na yedi supporting health at the Ministry of Health.
Okay.
And that's the second one. And the third one is it established the authority, which is a regulatory body. So the authority actually regulates the medical insurance space. And to be running any form of medical insurance or Ghana, no, a health insurance, National Health Insurance Authority
and a regulator
and a manual license.
Oh, sanity.
Yes. Okay. Metropolitan, Acacia, nationwide. Obi running Cosmo. I mean, almost financial statements. The law stipulates all the things they have to go through. We give the license, we can revoke it.
Oh, okay.
And National Health Insurance Authority.
Okay.
Now, I am wearing two caps. I am the chief executive of the authority, and I'm at the same time the chief executive of the scheme.
Of the scheme. A National Health Insurance scheme.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So what people interface with all the time is a scheme. So largely 90% of our communication and discussion
is on the scheme.
Yes, on the scheme. Now, Miko Hono, Osha, in terms of active membership,
Asempa FM
2015, now about 11.3 million Ghanaians NHIA active on health insurance. 2016, about 10.9 million NHIA active. Now, last year, 2021, now about 16.7 million Ghanaians NHIA active on health insurance. And now, this year, we are doing about 14 million.
14 million.
14 active members. Now, Obi, we can recently say the biggest problem facing this country, which is also a national security problem, is that over the past 15 years or so as a country, at any time, less than 60% of our population are fully covered by any form of medical insurance. In the NHIA, when you step out of your studio, when you meet 100 Ghanaians, 50 of them don't have any form of medical insurance.
Both private
and public. In fact, omo private sono, who are in 700,000 people.
Oh, really?
It's less than 1 million. All the private insurance companies, omo clients. Now, in this current world, where the only thing you cannot negotiate being health, if half of the population are not covered by insurance, it's a threat.
Is it a case that half no or module level or yari or no abetimetria ashen and yari?
So two things. 90% of them is ignorance.
Oh, okay.
The 10% omo scar
metimetria. Okay.
Now Obi, it takes 8 Ghana cedis to have access to medical care in Ghana here for 12 months.
8 cedis?
National Health Insurance. We charge 8 Ghana.
A year?
A year.
The whole year?
The whole year.
If premium near 8 cedis?
If you're a SNIT contributor, you don't pay premium. You pay only processing fee, which is maximum 8 cedis. if you are a first timer. And to share Ghana no insurance, no a snitch contributor. 8 Ghana when you say Onibi, either say he is ignorant of this social cover, and now sebi he just doesn't care. And now on T-Cross insurance or Ghana. Now, if you are not a snitch contributor, or you are informal, Obi, it takes maximum 28 Ghana cedis.
28 cedis
for a year.
For the whole year.
For the whole year.
To be on the scheme.
To be on this scheme.
28 cedis.
28 cedis. Now, 2 weeks ago, me call Lekma Hospital. Now, me call Lekma Hospital. Now, me share Abriwabi consultation. Oba no me catch and say okojini ndro na onfa ni nyina mbekire me no okita health insurance ne card is active obi oya hypertensive me hwe no man ndro bp ndro ba ku ye AC inhibitor losartan another one ye calcium channel blocker amlodipine and me man no azithromycin because no chest infection obi okoba the training nyina bekire me 1 Ghana cedis Lekma Hospital
so nro yi nyina covered by the
all
scheme.
Covered by the insurance. Now another woman by me room. Oba no me enter ni din wo machine mo no obi na emfa. And I'm say madam insurance ni ejuma. I say oh the card ni ejuma. All the card ni che me 2020 to 2023. But a card fiscal card no duration no. But you can only be active after registration or renewal for 12 months.
Okay.
So now you are active for 12 months but the activity no expire last year. I think November 2021. And although the fiscal card can be used, just on the core, everything has a renew bill. That's why it's still valid. The membership on the scheme, no ewu, obi. Straight away, Oko say Oko G folder bano for not having active health insurance or 20 cedis. Everyone over home in 1 year.
1 year.
Make sure you are no half or the scatter they are to abonti. The point I'm making is that until you get to the hospital, you will not appreciate how real this is. With 28 Ghana cedis or 8 cedis, you get peace of mind for 1 year. So if all it takes is 28 cedis or 8 Ghana, how come half of this country is not on a scheme? No, because them say, oh, doctor say insurance and cover. Me see, be careful. Sometimes sebi politics inti ye kaka sebi. Even when it's not true, ebi mu di ye juma. Obi. If you get to the hospital, you don't have the card. That's where you know that. And you be now GH1, no more year program 1 morning and chair. Lady B, you detained or reach hospital. Omo documentary, medical prisoners. It was a documentary. I think TV3 or GH1.
Okay.
But now me sure GH1.
Okay.
You see the bill here 4,000. Now to me 20 you gina to reach. Discussion no ko said oh. Ghana health insurance say malaria and typhoid. Operation to say appendix in amadi insurance in cover.
Insurance in cover.
Obi. Nyamia dom na me friend na me nyom na me say oh. Now Ghana health insurance no sebi fibroid removing the uterus hysterectomy and cry insurance cover.
Oh really?
Hysterectomy I ultimately take a doctor 2, 3, 4 hours. Consultants you know. Insurance cover. How much less appendix? Appendix ukita sharp surgery na less than 45 minutes na operation. And almost you. And I'm say documentary na much no. Lady no can say the insurance card na head and I expire. You have to take the opportunity to do education. Obi, do you know say ankani insurance ni ejuma? Sa bill of 4,000. Ni na
scheme no be fa.
Scheme no be tuya. National insurance scheme we pay an average of 110 million Ghana cedis every month
on claims.
And we Ghana for medical bills so buy no etua as in the scheme etua 110 million and 4,000 we anka be shame.
Yeah.
So immediately I make a chomono luckily for me and one of the panel members say oh ni mami nya problem Winiba e no call Winiba trauma. No money insurance from consulting room to folder they paid money a lot about 2,000-3,000. Insurance. When they came back some weeks later, BBI man on want to actually. So it is true. And I make a say almost all surgical emergencies, health insurance cover. To say one year appendix, to say be oba one year ectopic, nina insurance cover. And Obi, I'll get there. I keep on telling everybody that I will prefer an insurance cover with national insurance scheme, which, although I don't want that to happen, will make someone pay 100 Ghana cedis after visiting a hospital for a procedure than the one who has no insurance at all, who will be asked to pay 4,000
cedis.
It's unfortunate, so because some facilities, if you know, be 50, 100, 200. But Oko government hospital now with insurance, will be free on one shot. So the biggest threat to citizens in this country is that we have an insurance scheme that is so cheap and social in nature, yet people have not taken the pains to activate. Now, before I entered your studio, me call star 929 Obi.
Star 929.
Star 929.
Okay.
Now, Udali star 929 now.
Star 929 hash.
Sorry, star 929 hash.
Okay.
So, me.
Okay.
Ubehu number 1, check policy validity. This is the most important check for every Ghanaian.
Check policy validity.
Me ukoha. Osi, so I'll dial 1. Now I check it.
Yeah.
See, please select card, NHIS card or Ghana card. Oko Boye, I have linked my NHIS to my Ghana card.
Your Ghana card.
So I'll go to 2, which is Ghana card. Obi, Osi, please enter your Ghana card number.
Okay.
So, Meko reply. Now I enter my Ghana card number. Now my Ghana card number no Obi. You are seeing me boni na.
That be untimi mo. Obo a ebe ha dwe.
Enti me bowo me phone no so. Na ma bo ewie no. Abisa me for confirmation of the number.
Asempa FM 94.7.
So let me enter. Or see, I should re-enter. So just for confirmation.
Yes.
Enter me number no. It starts with G1H. All right. It's 11.
Oh,
my shadow JB. Oh, my JB was 15. We'll try Obeka. Now, Obi.
Yes.
My enter. Or see status active.
Active.
Card number wabo. Start date 26th of November 2021. End 25th November 2022.
Oh, okay.
All it cost me was about 7 CDs.
Because we are SNET contributor.
Because I'm a SNET contributor. Obi, my wife is covered on health insurance. My 3 kids are all insured. I don't joke with it. Because wisdom will tell you that if you are hungry, someone can give you food. Only a bit da. Omo mu ton sebi. Adi was true sebi only a bit da no. Nyami wo kwan oma we ni kata obe sorry. But when you get sick, you might leave the earth. Obe free you as. So you don't joke with that one.
Yeah.
Obi, at health insurance, it's my biggest drive to make sure that every Ghanaian
will be on the scheme.
Will be on the scheme. Now, I am happy to say, whilst I'm pushing this, we at the scheme also, with my leadership, the president sure say, we establish 2 key legacies at health insurance, which I've started working on. As we speak, less than 50% of our claims management, NHIA electronic. Just for the claims brayer.
Claims bar.
Your friend Nipano Mat Nancy. Omusha OBC way or show be a tian or G10,000 I say we sha a fatana
a
manual Obi. Now the history, the theory, and the practice has taught us say manual leakages new wastage doors.
And amount for discretion, so
absolutely. Within 18 months since I stepped there, we are supposed to go fully electronic in claims management.
Digital,
Obi. When Akufo-Addo became president, now Ghana, from 23 I started insurance up to now a 10% electronic. Claims 10%. We have moved from 10% to about 49.
Okay.
Over a period of about 8 years. Obi. Makase is a challenge for us. Me pese yen kase Oko Boye by health insurance and manual became a thing of the past.
It is a core electronic no with claims management now. Meaning say hospital na share IRA phone we hospital or service provider or share IRA phone we are now either they enter onto a system.
Absolutely. And yedu minimum kasai anaye kasai you started training all hospitals in Ghana are credentialed to use a particular software application.
Okay.
So that now usheni pani we are unfa papers in braille. Say yen shemu na yen access. Ube upload all the information on the program, the software.
The software.
So that it is received at our
in real time.
In real time.
Our Momo claims.
Yes.
But Nipano information now, they how do you vet it?
Say algorithms are yedi shemuno.
Okay.
Emma ultimi check reduce fraud and wastage. For example, if we enter malaria, Dr. Bebecho said malaria treatment lasts 3 days.
Okay.
And the doctor be put in malaria. Now okasa malaria drug for 2 weeks
a problem.
Error. Maximum charge I was saying 3 days. Obi use manual obetimi dey shame say wa man draw for 7-8 days.
Yeah.
Now obi treat obi for malaria. Now man malaria draw now wakasa wa man amoxicillin machine no mfa because the amoxicillin and treat malaria. But say manual one shekra why did the cost of amoxicillin to the tariffs in terms of the claims.
Okay.
And the electronic has a way of weeding out inefficiencies and wastage. Now, your inbuilt checks so I sure say you can audit the system. Et me follow artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Et me follow a trend. Et me pick say way ushen in yama asem so that we can zero in and do clinical audits.
What that then means is I say you call full hall, call the whole country electronica. Yeah. So it runs on internet, right?
Absolutely.
It means there was a hospital where I'm a service provider and you have access to internet.
Working hard to make sure say that 5% of our facilities out of the 100, about 3 to 5%, Omu was serious problem with connectivity. Omu can use USS code.
Okay.
USSD.
Okay.
And developing applications they can have simple software application without internet. They can still send out information offline. Where non-negotiable. Your team now I've sent. We've sat down. I've convinced the entire staff. We are all on board that manual management, claims management, will be a thing of the past. One other interesting legacy. I know the President Kufuor charged me said, "Doc, this must happen before I exit Jubilee House." From President Kufuor time up to now. Claims now about 110 million every year. No? We pay
every month.
Every month, no? We pay into the dark.
Into the dark.
Yes.
I see what you're saying.
Obi, across Ghana, you receive sometimes close to 1 million claims. As in for 1 million Marco Hospital annually. What we pay is in the range of about 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. Obi. Yeah, Kasai. There is no biometric empirical evidence that just say Obi Eko Lekma Hospital Thursday at 9 a.m. In fact,
you rely solely on information at hospitals.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Now, Obetimi Eko Hospital Monday. Ushia Fibia Mensa Omu. Ushia Mensa Bi Hospital Bia. Obetimi Eko say what by hospital 5 times. So kita our records, Obi. Yes. Now, majority of our providers, Sebi, they behave themselves well. You're honest. But once you are dealing with human beings, you should know, say, until you put a system
in place.
I bet you say, last month, August, in Kofa 1,000, and I call Kofa Noche, Obi, until I have a system, say Kofa Noche, the 15,000 claims, Brewa, Obi, you are in the dark. So what we are working towards, we are almost there. Say, before the end of the first quarter next year, we can't start the whole country, but we'll start with a number of facilities. Oko Hospital, client, NHIS member, there should be some form of biometric verification. Odi will finger betu bibisu, and I best scan your face, so that when I sit in my office, I can look at the file from Kofanochi and tell that whatever they send me, it should not exceed a particular number.
A number.
We'll be 20 years next year. All our life, we have paid in the dark.
But I don't know that payment in the dark, no, a business way you may be no. If you want to implement such a policy, invariably, there will be resistance. More you're prepared for Sadia. No?
Obi, na yeah, kasai se minim se obi anu eduani. Una wo kan Obi. Enti Sankamadu and American measures are maybe dealing with. But let me quickly say, Obi, your code be a friend *929#.
Yes.
apart from using it for renewal, so be renew a check your active status. Etimisu eboye maye the FNO by how do you call it, non-biometric verification.
Okay.
Just say Obiko Hospital. Now you're taking the details. Your service for health insurance we introduced 2018 when this Star 929 came. Obi Oko Hospital, it means send you text message on your phone. HSA what balekma na yampa na confirming. Some of them, you know, yet me free back from health insurance. Those people now be some say yanya message where system say Oko lekma yampa na. So to make us say obi to be catch so me for lekma for the past 20 years. And as we speak, we have evidence HSA there are more practices in the system. But you don't want the malpractice to happen. Na eche Oko ye audit trail. Now what happens is the biometric verification will make sure say
will stop the malpractice from happening.
Absolutely. And one key legacy President Kufuor Achaje. Now you know what? Dr. Bamiaka Ghana card and Kufuor said, "Oi, na card back. I say solve problem. I call you magic one. Mo sure ni nama. Only say because you connected to Ghana card. Yahoo demonstration say. Ultimate visit hospital. Who do start me two machines? Even without knowing Sebi having your card. It's me pulling with him by say Oko Boye na wabe appear on Lekmano. Solution where exists in Ghana here.
Oh, okay.
I demonstrator chair me. So we have the solution. What we need is the willpower and the cooperation to make sure say this will happen. Obi. Now, my catch most of the providers say, Mitako financer. Asempa nkwa sometimes me of a ken or doing boko waka say doctor they be also in mouse kabebri na wo sika na wo tua no oni we bia
sika na eko
na makaje say uncle unsem no bebre and kware we pa dey ampa I'm in the dark from President Kufuor start to now. So Obi a serious programmer by the grace of God. Once we do that a better efficiency is solid. Now we can make savings. Ebema said you are adding more packages to the scheme. So what is say the childhood cancers account scheme?
Yeah, I think I heard the vice president talk about that some time ago.
You can say ma yentrain manipa emfrimu ansana ya kana say Obi ebe me ya say ebe kan Ekufuor asem ebia one day when only wias. Obi ube jedi say from independence to now akwaranya cancer. And we have them. We have, I think, an average about 500 plus kids
with cancer.
They are every quarter they record new cases. So let's say globally, annually, you are dealing with let's say about 2,000 cases.
Okay.
Obi Jedi say akwaranya cancer or Ghana from independence to now. I was saying the parents now na enyo mubotum ska entua. Now, mama ya poorly tariffs. Our health insurance is paying now for them since July. Obi when you don't know where service tariff. Say what call Kolibo Asheno.
Okay. Asempa FM 94.7.
Akara what call the hospital for cancer. In fact, the figures are very astounding. Chemotherapy tariff near 188 Ghana cedis per patient.
Wow.
Now, when you say Oko malaria in Yamana, I have to get the exact figure. They are in the single digit. Ebia charge no ebia 50 Ghana 70 188. Now, Bakudie retinoblastoma, cancer of the retina in kids. 1,126 Ghana cedis per patient.
One visit.
Now, visit is in cycles. When you are treating a child, there are many stages. You have induction stage, you have maintenance, you have delayed maintenance. Sometimes it takes more than 6 months, 1 year. Now, Obi, where services? In drone by in drone so make it a list, you know. Some cost as much as 1,000 Ghana cedis. No wonder for many years the actuarial scientists said, be careful. But this regime, President Kufuor said, why are you paying the child for the child with malaria? And you want to close your eyes to the child
with cancer.
Now, Sebi, se we busu ani nyebia. One shawaka se o ye won hwe But I am happy to say that today as we speak, Tamale Teaching Hospital, Confanoche Teaching Hospital, in Kolebu, Rich Hospital, I think Efia Kwanta, Cape Coast, when kids now go for treatment
on cancer, health insurance afa.
Now, the good thing about childhood cancer say 80% of the cancers can be treated completely, cured, unlike adult cancers when you start early.
Okay.
Now, where the mami born me mami abaso, Mrs. Rebecca Kufado. Say parents your mumba call for treatment and yet treatment I sure one day now coffee. Sometimes the child for one cycle must stay around for a week or two. Obi, one of the biggest problems apparently also was accommodation. Now akwara ni mami tua thousands for drugs. Usi onko dani now from pocket. And the parents baby after 1 or 2 visits now omajai. Parents are mumba what childhood cancers omo society. Omo kache mi so omo chingana nyina looking for help to build some shed for mothers. Omo so omo chizana omo bre. Eno obi kache omo so Mrs. Rebecca Kufado. Health related issues or na one issue. Into onko hunu. Obi from 2017 up to 2019. Only say Mrs. Rebecca Kufado so only so mama. All sebi ska kra onya either from family friends bibi a beba no ho ana sebi otimi nikasa na ye de no jiwo president ankasa ho a ni nyina na eko into building a hostel for cancer kids and their parents. Ewo Kolebu. 54-bed facility with a playing area, learning rooms, washrooms, everything. Nyamia Dome, just I think a year or two ago, NHIA commission Oko Boye. Built not with companies, where Scar, I said, Onya Bibi Kakra, now the tomb. Now I like what the president of the cancer parents, they actually lost hope because Uchinya Obianya ready. Now because they have a place to sleep and health insurance is paying for the care, Obi. Now they also matter in this country. Now I'm happy to say as we speak, within the last 3 years, say family planning services in so Abanwe Afawonka.
Family planning?
Yes.
As part of NHIA?
Yes. Obi from 57. When Baumia says for the first time in this country, Obi say first time no can do, but it's true. From Nkrumah to now, if you have family planner, you pay for the consultation. Nobody covers it. I have the rates here, Obi, for services. Insertion of IUD. IUD, intrauterine device. The fee is 8 Ghana cedis. Insurance we pay.
Okay.
In fact, removal of IUD. And this era, you have to pay 11 Ghana cedis at whichever facility. No la general no. Now you can go and remove it. Insurance will pay. It's 11 cedis. I have the tariffs we are paying here. Obi. So the point now, in fact, vasectomy. Obi. So only vasectomy. I don't know vasectomy. Obi. Vasectomy. Yes, Bema. Say what do you want? More be about 5, 6. Our person will be your operation. Yet me chichi will spend that. It be expensive for no. Now, yes, about chichi. Enti ebe so no ye chichi a odi oba nya bibia kra na nsi oba space ni mu enti why stera oba no obia onyim obia biom obi vasectomy ni bo no
permanent ade
permanent vasectomy but say Mr. T law kakra no ye be ka you say permanent but largely because nipa ofie sebi se ofie edian 1 in 10,000 occasions, one shall not but the point is that it's a permanent one.
Permanent, okay.
Now, vasectomy costs 101 Ghana cedis. That's what health insurance pays. We are better now to me now per se. What would do now per se unjai vasectomy? Health insurance is paid for that. Obi, tubal ligation. Oba, who per se yen chichri ebia ukosiano fano so that will be oma. Health insurance, who costs the national, you have 101 cedis for the procedure. Only insurance there, Obi. Some can say 8 Ghana. Where one visit, one procedure. Only insurance, over to your card, maybe 20 cedis. Over to your consultation. Over to your going to lie in the hospital. Over your procedure, no. One check maybe 1,500. Say, Oko Chichiwa would ye. Who card, insurance for. Now, Obi. Beyond this, uti hydroxyurea. A drawer, a buapa, or more sickle cell. Obi is one of the most powerful innovations are in draw yatima innovate ama won odo 2 hydroxyurea so a boama the level of crisis a omunya no esote omunya good quality of life. Now we are say way and yes wuti keke o we have what to call quality adjusted life years. Now uti na de bia oyaw na sickle cell for omunya vaso occlusive crisis na onyo oya obi enupe na ya emuye dincha wo. Wow, it's not easy. Who are done for now ebusani awanya oya sikla. It's not easy, but the hard work cooperation of citizens and by the hand of this government now all sickle cell patients can have access to hydroxyurea is being paid by the
really?
Absolutely. And Obi, a lot of things are going on. Middle Kasai must sign document with the blessing of the president. First, no, you're 70 years and above. Ube uko insurance and now one emergency now hospital now insurance. It take you 1 month and then juma. The waiting period is to discourage people from coming in only when they have a problem. But President the Tenant say, Obi awanya 70 ekodi. Obi, say who discouraging you through some delay for 30 days. No, anu yeshi. And I will thank one gentleman, a citizen. I'm saying this to show, say, everybody's mind counts. One citizen throw me letter, and I call your board, minister ho, Ajimamenu, and a chief of staff, ultimately president. Say we have to look at this. One citizen throw me say, ono wa form NGO, ono the Osei and paying for, and I say Baku, Eko Hospital, and my card man. Omo kacha ni say, I was there 30 days and send a yejuma. No ntiasie. That waiting period. What is say? We have lifted it for pregnant women and children 5 years and below. So he thinks that 70 years and above should also enjoy. Obi, where the who say nipa no ye obi obe so wa no litigant pa. Obi. Na me hwe di no anye me wa. Asempa. Hwe krom of free na. Omo ye serious litigants. Na say na wo hwe me no. Say bia medru nya me ma me nyansa me ntimi nka e bi of free na e de asema ba.
Me aminim that ntimi mo.
Correct, Obi. Enti based on that no, we have signed the executive document approved by the board and the ministry. I'm sure from in the next days, all senior citizens in this country, 70 years and above, any day they register for insurance, it is active on the same day.
Oh, or register.
Is to give them complete cover and prompt cover as well. Unya 70 dia, but modern, now I say you check your status. Obi, we'll get there. In Ghana now, December is the active month. That's how we are going to call December now. If you are Ghanaian, not December drew, now constant and check whether you are active or not, then you are in big problem.
Yeah.
And this is something that Obi who eminim obusu afo bebre say be Asempa o my befreo. So it's not only about you.
Yeah.
Make sure all your loved ones
register
are active on insurance. In December, you have to call everyone you love and ask, maybe salalas. Dominic catch him say, "Oh, who ni here? Enti mi share so kita insurance card na." Obi, say na lalas or correct.
Oh, okay, okrebi.
Ni active no kra no anu ye shiche me die no. Dominic there or ma who ni card or say mu private cover.
Yeah,
the whole of multimedia.
Ehona. Ba me your private cover ba me sign wo health insurance
na,
card.
So why Pentecost elder there? Mumudi share so finchem Obi. Enti there's a lot happening at the authority. Now the American maybe say if you have any when say Obi, ye per se National Health Insurance Scheme, the authority, and yet the most visible and most relevant public organization in this country.
The most visible
and the most
relevant public organization.
Absolutely.
That's a huge objective.
Me catch Obi say, me say VR1, and your voter regional Obi. Visibility, relevance. Why are we going to relevant? Relevant because if every Ghanaian ensures that they are active on health insurance, it means that your relevance has been established. Which means someone say, I don't never buy. And like I've told you, and yet a Bonington and Crawford insurance, either nobody has told them through, like we are doing this conversation, or they've not experienced the realities of life. Like the gentleman who went to Winneba trauma. Obi. Me catch any say insurance no. Now person yes some way. And I say now Asempa be iska. Me na me iska. Miss so be a line eko ye card ma ho. Obi, it's because me I've lived health insurance at Chebi. Oh doctor, you ain't a lawyer so. Dr. Penna, Ushobi na unim dia no niska. Sometimes you want to give money. Yeah. Because I know you are suffering from acute appendicitis. Minim say me bio ye ma metima fix problem no. But here you are also on insurance niska. Sometimes I'll pay. Because Obi, minim say in 3 days, if you don't get the money, you will die.
You die.
And Oko Boye minim say me spare 500 from my salary, I will save you. Yeah. And me no obi amesiano before I came to health insurance. First time I said, do you have insurance? Because I've seen it several times. Procedures are another thing in Crawford intimatia. And the Obi, sir, politicians here, Obi, here, power, yet me cancel. Obi, why because I own insurance because you see and cover and fa. Who told you?
But are you by this then saying, sir, Omonswa genuinely or facilities Nibia, would say there is clear discrimination of insurance for claims payment mantem into mumu jraha yenhwe mumu amuska mubetua momra? Are these not real?
Obi, because I don't want to be a theoretical leader. Anything I mean, from 2009 I started practicing. All the time I go to private public hospitals to consult. Lekma, I'm not on payroll. I go there not because I want Sebi coins. I want to live what is happening on the ground. Uba Lekma, there is no separate queue for those with health insurance and those without it. And I say, be careful with what politicians say. It is true. There are occasions in the past, Uba will be a 1 year into facilities. Hospital now 1 year health insurance in Tiano. Ebi a sebi paracetamol cra on stock here. Obesho, bossy koto abonti. We've had challenges as a scheme. But the point I'm making is say, Obi, just 2 weeks ago, me share hypertensive in drone in as we speak, remember our payments. The last payment I'm sure Obi or Omomutie providers no. Some got text messages just this afternoon. We've paid for December 2021. December
2021.
Now, the scheme runs on a credit basis. Usheni pano answer na eche odi abra ama ya.
The claims tabana
scheme letter. On the average, we give about 30 days for providers to bring the claims. Yensu sebi ye bo Ghana for who binti. Answer ebe tu ani Ghana for scan ebe hwem. Averagely, we are supposed to take about maybe 40 days to 60. The whole process, not just the vetting, from the time we receive
claims, to
time to
on
time I hit on account
40 to 60 days.
Yes. Now, Obi, when you put the two together, you are talking about a period of about 3 months.
3 months.
Period. So when you look strictly from January to Ene, there are about 8 months in this year. When you take out the 3 months, how many are you left with?
I got 5 months.
So strictly speaking, we are owing the facilities about 5 months deficit or lag. But what I say, if you add all the 8, obviously, oh no, I'm going to 8 months. With all due respect, ABI, you have not gotten the concept. We don't pay on the day they take care of them. Even the facilities, some of them, sometimes it takes them 2 months and buy. Now with this 100% digital uploading electronically, it will cut down the time sometimes to about 2 weeks. It can also cut our time instead of 2 months to 1 month. So you are looking at the whole process being reduced now to about 5 weeks, 5 weeks.
But the question now then will be, sir, Argentina since December, because I know, sir, and we trade more eloquently, sir, scheme, no, and I said National Health Insurance Authority, the act setting it up, no matter you manage the scheme. And there is an NHIS fund. And most times the authority more regulated space, and meaning say fund no sources of money into the fund, there is a tax handle like that.
Absolutely.
As it can be direct. How is it possible, say, the last claims I try December 2021?
Obi, me person may comparison of now and then, but 2016 before I hear bar NPP abide by now that if you add, you supply even a 3 months waiting time. Now facilities were owed an average of 12 months. Now we have cut it down to about 5-6 months. Makawe Bia said, my target is to do 2 months. Maximum 60 days in terms of my lag. But Obi, it is true, say, Yesika Nina, eba photo no mu as we speak from President Kufuor's time up to ene obi enye ni nyina na ya yedi mai but what I say that is a challenge but obi guess what I tell everybody say the biggest problem that the Ghanaian faces today is not the fact that Sebi we don't receive all that is due us at health insurance. The biggest problem is that half of Ghanaians don't have any form of medical insurance. You know what I'm saying? So, despite these challenges, waiting time, because most facilities are alert on their phones. You know, anything I call mami no ba like manu yeshare no. I can tell you on authority, almost all facilities, even private, are NHIA for. They are taking care of them because they know that we are working hard to close the gap. So although a challenge exists with all the releases come to ask, by the grace of God, with efficient management, you know, the facilities are still taking care of our clients.
Is that not? Is it not because they will take care of your client because they find ways of getting money? Because Obi, for example, say Obi, docs should visit the facilities, especially in Accra. People with NHIS still pay huge monies. I can come with receipts to your show. Good. George Michael. In Obi say, you know, would listening to you will go like, okay, maybe facility in the share me. But I'm not finding a way of taking money from
Obi, me. Charges, sir. You charge health insurance clients. Yes. I want listeners to listen to this carefully.
Okay.
Asempa FM.
President Ankasa, His Excellency Akufo-Addo, and a cabinet, sending me message said, Doc, it is a fact that at certain facilities, people are charged monies, even when they have insurance.
Yes.
But I'll make this statement before I go into how we are addressing it. If you're a Ghanaian, you are way better off with a health insurance card or cover that still at certain places makes you pay some monies than walking around without anything at all. Obi, it's a profound statement because I've experienced it. Obi call hospitals, say, now you call Gina War or call cesarean section. Now on need any form of insurance. And now let's say fibroid, Moja 2, now you call your operation, now on insurance. Obi, over free reach hospital, Abano, 1 to your cry, 5,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah. Oh, insurance, what about reporting about illegal charges? And brew 1,000 Ghana cedis. So Oko Boye is saying that you are safer in this country with health insurance cover, despite some of the challenges of extortion. Now, let me come to the extortion bit. There are two main factors accounting for extortion in Ghana from NHIS clients. One, and he say, tariffs are now 30, sky for services and the drugs, you know, now, baby, unrealistic. The law at 852 say every year, no, together with the providers, we should review the tariffs. Until just 1st July, you're publishing new tariffs. In some cases, they were 400% the old price they were. Until 1st July, for close to 2.5 years, now you tariffs review.
And where your tariff and on a certain the cost at which you pay to facilities.
Exactly.
Okay.